coming, you did it first. I was like, oh shit.
Why? Oh no.
You're next.
No, absolutely not. I'm not catching this contagion.
Speaking of which, I gotta do those med checks.
What, do the spores give you hiccups? Is that the thing?
Make sure you don't got no spores.
Gonna be like, hey, Penelope, how you doing? She's gonna be like, I'm okay. I think I got hit with spores. That was a fake hiccup, by the way.
Very solid fake hiccup.
Thank you. I practiced.
Then you explode into a mushroom.
No. Kaboom!
Yeah, so you guys can go ahead and roll and see who has to remember what happened.
Oh boy.
Alrighty, let's do it.
Why my dice change? They were a light green. When did they turn to light blue?
I ate them.
Roll off.
Roll off, you and me.
Alright, Remy.
We gotta roll off.
You gotta roll off.
Oh, it's a bold start. Oh,
shit. Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Well, you get to pick who does it then.
Who's?
Does Annis want to go over her accomplishments like a bad bitch, or just should I retell the story of these two awesome fucking ladies over here?
I think you sound like you want to retell the story.
Okay, so what happened was, we got into this cave, right?
Yeah.
Wait, did it start with the lady, the Shelara first, and then we were in it? Or we were
Last week we picked up halfway through the Einosh battle, yeah.
That's what it was. Okay, so we're halfway through the battle. Shit was getting pretty intense. Ropes were not wanting to stay on bodies, but a bad bitch named Annis got a fucking hold on an Einosh. Twice. Held out like the pro she is, while surrounded by mushrooms, while Montgomery was blinded and fought better than I've seen any seeing man do. Somebody got eaten. I think it was Beach for a minute.
No, it was Montgomery.
Oh no, Montgomery got eaten because he was fucking blind.
Yep.
And then he got saved by Derek and Beach together. And then Aidin got his brain fucking just destroyed by lots of mind powers. And so there's like a one-sided screaming match. A hoe named Einosh tried to throw spiders at Penelope, which is fucking rude. So Aidin said, no, these are my spiders, and got covered in many, many spiders. But then a chill touch hand was coming for Aidin, and Penelope was like, no, I got you, homie. Realized that the bond goes two ways, and then dropped like it was hot. And it was like, oh no. And then Aidin had to make it back to her to make her safe. Annis, doing her thing, had him held for a while. Lucretia showed up, and she said, bitch, this is my lair now. So, it was a big old fight back and forth, and, he started turning to stone. Oh, Johnny started turning to stone. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't fun.
Annis got punched so hard that she fell unconscious.
Absolutely unconscious. And then got back the fuck up. Like a bad bitch she is. And then, in the climax of everything going down, because it was just chaos everywhere, Mia Lee went down like twice, got back up, tub thumping like a pro, destroying every mushroom in sight. Thank you, Scraggly, MVP healer. Penelope, like the also bad bitch she is like, I'm gonna charm this motherfucker, and actually was able to get the control on him right as he turned to stone, and thus Einosh has been defeated. He's a rock.
Montgomery is still blind.
Yeah, oh my god, he's still
Derek
blind.
went down.
There's one mushroom that's running around as a goat that I would, preferably when I realized how the spell works again, it's been a hot minute. Can I drown the goat?
Can you what?
I was like, I forgot how that spell worked until I had like flashbacks to the cow, and I was like, oh no, Aidin probably would have wanted to drown this thing, so I might try and go back to drown the goat.
Are you gonna go chasing a goat?
Maybe, for reasons.
Weren't you the one who was gonna carry around the statue?
He's got the statue with him. Yeah, tie that bad boy to him. He's got a fucking nice rope to tie it to him.
Another reason why we should not let Aidin go back into the cave to talk to
Oh
Shelara.
no, he would not. No, he's not bringing him in there. He was. That's actually one of them.
That's the way you sent the goat.
Well, you see, if they try to eat the goat because they're hungry and it turns back into a fucking mushroom, that's a concern. Because then they actually
probably
will
eat the
have
mushroom.
spores. What?
They'll eat the mushroom.
They'd probably eat the mushroom.
But then they'll have spores in them. And like, yeah,
I
he's
mean,
a
that ship has sailed. I'll just tell you that now.
Okay, well, if that's fine then
Yeah,
no worries.
he's a rock. He can't do shit.
No, about the big tree though. The big tree is still a problem.
He's a rock.
What is your carry capacity?
How much does he weigh?
Right now, like, let's see, 1,200 pounds.
Oh shit! Yeah, that actually might be more than I can lift. I'd have to drag him, I think, with help, maybe.
Yeah, being petrified makes you weigh 10 times as much.
10 times, Jesus.
He's tall.
He's 120 pounds. Where's my fucking?
Yeah, I mean he's kind of light by default, but you turn him into a rock and you get a bit more.
Lift pull is 420. Well, so is that my?
Oh no. Okay, you can lift, push, or drag 420 pounds, blaze it. Or you can, it says, I think you can carry 210?
Yeah, and that's accounting for my so larger size, right? That's already like in there mathematically. Yeah, that should be it.
Where is it listed? I will see if it's already mathing that or not.
That should be one of my abilities with
yeah, let's see.
Being a centaur.
Oh yeah, I know the ability. I'm just looking to see if it's already mathed that in because I don't remember where they keep it in your sheet.
Could Derek lift the statue since he's still got the strength potion going?
Maybe between the two of us, I'm sure we both could.
I mean, you'll be able to get it out. It's just you probably can't go chasing a goat with it on your back. Is the main point.
Yeah, no. If the goat's not a problem, then it's no worries. I drag him out.
Yeah, because you've got.
I think it'd be fine.
One size larger when determining your carrying capacity and the weight you can push or drag, but doesn't actually math that automatically. So, based on your strength,
it probably is.
I have no idea. That is a rule that I forget about all the time.
It's okay. I'm just slow. I'm slow carrying him out there. No worries.
Okie dokie.
I cradle him. The very, very intense. I need a Montgomery. I'm not blind Montgomery.
I will look at this other shit. But yeah,
so there's one thing I have to note as you're talking about. So you're going to be carrying Clover, right?
Yes.
So Clover has turned to stone.
Yes.
Clover was holding a staff that has not turned into stone.
Oh.
You don't need to roll the check for that. It's very obvious because it was a big old staff.
Okay. Just gonna, just slide that over my shoulder with everything else into my. Like I'll slide it behind where I've got where I keep my bow, so it's like in between the wrap part, the sash. I can't remember the right word for it. It's in there. It's attached.
Can we even get it out of his hands since it's stone?
Oh, that's fair. If it's like really gripped in there, or is it like?
I mean, he was holding it when he turned to stone, but it's not a tight grip specifically because Penelope got him to like chill.
Relax.
Yeah,
so you can pull it out if you wish to without breaking his fingers off. Although if you want to, you can break his fingers off.
No.
I want to break a pinky.
Don't you fucking dare.
I want to break a pinky.
Don't you dare. He will slap you. He will slap you.
Can I roll
roll for pinky?
A nature or arcana check on the staff?
It would be an arcana check, but yeah, you can.
Arcana?
I was say, I figured if we get out of the cave, we'd be able to look at it better.
I will also do an arcana
I wonder why
check.
that staff didn't also turn to stone.
That's a good question, Annis. Let me also check.
Figured, do we are we heading outside as we grab him? Or are we already outside? Like, is this him just like...
What do I do with my 19?
So, first of all, when someone's turned to stone, they turn to stone. What they're wearing and holding turns to stone, unless it's magical. So the staff has some magical properties to it. Okay. And with your 19, you can identify the properties of this. So I will share those with you now.
Hey.
Can I share an item with a person? I think I can.
Called the staff of being a little bitch.
Kind of.
Oh, stop. Oh, I'm going to cry.
All right, I'm going to share this. I don't know if it shares it with all of you. I don't think I can share it with one specific person. Or if I can, I don't know how. So anyway, here you go. Have a shared record. It just says staff because it's not identified, but you just checked it out, so you've identified it. So, is it loading the details?
No.
That's useless.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it on the other screen, and you can't see it. Why can't you see that? I wonder if it's a campaign-specific shenanigan.
Hey, Annis, you want a new staff?
All right, tell you what. I'm going to drag it and create a new one, so you can ignore that. And the new one should be perfectly visible to everyone because things are dumb.
I'm fine with this staff that she's waving around that's still casting daylight.
I mean, are you sure you don't want this staff?
I mean, we should probably figure out what it does before we start passing it around.
Yeah, there's no telling.
Well, conveniently, my brain knows what it is. I am having trouble enunciating.
That's okay.
Hold on.
Let's walk out of here. We drag him out of here with the staff and let's get outside so we can do some healing.
Yeah, we'll walk and talk outside while we're doing this.
Also,
except I'm not walking. I'm not gonna use my legs. I'm being carried.
You're just floating above us having this conversation with Johnny carrying you.
And she's just like, I'm really sleepy, guys. I really want to take a nap, but I shouldn't fucking take a nap right now.
Why are you not?
Oh, yeah, don't take a nap.
Fuck.
Why aren't you taking a nap?
I'll tell you when we get out of this cave. Oh God, I haven't told you yet. Yeah, I gotta tell you when we get out of this cave.
I mean,
it's kind of a big deal.
Oh.
Kind of a thing. Kind of
okay?
Not great. I don't know.
Need some holy water? Or just pulls out a fucking
you know what?
There you go. We should see that.
Fucking swimming pool of holy water.
I can do that.
Let's just get out of the cave.
Okay,
Let's just get out of the cave.
So while we're walking out of the cave, I will read this to you, or I will tell you what I can determine from this thing. Yeah. So this is a quarterstaff. It does 1d6 bludgeoning. It's magic as hell. It's made from the branch of a child of an Einosh. Let me try that again. See, guys, this is I really need a nap, but I can't.
Yeah, you got to the paragraph I got to when I visibly gasped. Yeah, or audibly gasped.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not letting anyone touch this thing. I know what I'm doing.
Oh God. Okay, now I can't read. Fuck. Okay. Fuck. Okay, made from the branch of a child of Einosh tree. An Einosh staff is a spongy black length of wood. Its evil makes beasts physically uncomfortable while within 30 feet of it. Staff has 10 charges and regains 1d6 plus 4 of its expended charges daily at dusk. If the staff is broken or burned to ashes, its wood releases a terrible, inhuman scream that can be heard out to a range of 300 feet. All blights that can hear the scream immediately wither and die. Let's see, Vampiric Strike Staff can be wielded as a magic quarterstaff. On a hit, it deals damage as a normal quarterstaff, and you can expend 1 charge to regain a number of hit points equal to the damage dealt by the weapon. Each time a charge is spent, red blood oozes from the staff's pores. Gross!
Oh.
Blightbane. While you are attuned to the staff, blights and other evil plant creatures don't regard you as hostile unless you harm them. So basically, if the staff is broken or burned, blights are fucked.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're attuned to the staff, blights are like, you're cool.
This needs to be doused in holy water.
Maybe you should. have the staff.
I
Can you use quarterstaffs?
yes.
Maybe you should have it.
It's an evil staff. No. I'm going
If
to
it gets broken accidentally,
not near my babies. Absolutely not. This
so you
needs
don't want to
far,
be
far
using it
away.
as a weapon.
I
Definitely
want
not.
to sit and I want to purify it in holy water. I want to bless this like no blessing of tomorrow. I'm going to take this and I'm going to drown it in holy water.
Okay,
And
well,
hope for the best.
until one of you wants to take it from me.
Oh no,
I'll
no!
carry it.
He's been carrying it on his back.
Oh, well then
yeah,
fuck me.
yeah. It was only, like I mentioned, he put it in his back when he picked up the. Yeah, he's like no. The fact that it can kill my children, nobody gets to touch this. Like, I know we might be far enough away. Actually, that is a good question. Is this? We're way more than 300 feet from his like. Little...
You're underground.
Yeah, that is fair.
We're literally underground. The cave is at least 100-something feet deep.
And there's stone. This is about sound.
Yeah.
We could just destroy it here. Since we are underground, it's safe to do
I
it
mean,
here.
I personally don't want to hear that scream.
That's fair. Fair. Oh, I probably shouldn't do it around, Shelara either. That'd probably be rude.
She'll live.
Well, it might send her into, aggressive.
You could probably break it next to when you're playing your viola.
That's true.
You're right.
See,
What do you
Johnny,
sound?
that's why we keep you around. You're so smart.
So yeah, we can destroy it right now if we need to.
Yeah. Do you guys want to destroy it now?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to? Okay.
I
Before we do this,
Well-
are you sure you? Wait, hold on. No, I can't. I can't destroy, or I can't play the viola right now.
Oh, you can't.
Because if I remember correctly, I think I can only do that once per day. Let me double check before I do this. Where's my inventory? Oh god.
But it's
I'm
specifically
double checking.
only if the blights hear it, they will die.
Yeah, it says once per day. So
Okay, so tomorrow we can.
tomorrow.
We could set it up tomorrow. We
Yeah.
can just you and me. We'll viola and break.
Yeah.
Okay. Until then, we gotta make sure nobody touches this.
Make sure nobody sets it on fire, even though I want to.
We've got a lot of things that we need to do before tomorrow.
So many things. I was gonna say I'd like to put my head down, but I can't put my head down either. Which, back to you. Why can't you
Wait
put your
till
head
we
down?
get out of the cave.
Are we not out of the cave
I
yet?
don't know.
Oh, okay.
You've been standing around talking about this statue
I thought we were
stick
walking.
since
Yeah,
you got it.
Yeah, we were walking and talking.
Okay. All right, so you're walking out the way that the reinforcements came in, since you don't know the other way out. As you're walking through the path that was created by Lucretia, you go by a number of burned or frozen or otherwise destroyed with elemental arcane power mushrooms that apparently she casually just offed on her way in.
We appreciate her. I gotta talk to her later.
Man, does anybody else want some stuffed mushrooms? I'm just really craving stuffed mushrooms randomly. Maybe some mushroom soup.
Maybe later.
Some mushroom risotto.
Maybe not immediately after fighting Einash and
I don't know why you could possibly think that would have anything to do with it.
I'm good.
Oh.
You sure?
And it's just turns to Derek and just makes doubly sure he doesn't have any more mushrooms on him.
While they're walking, like...
Derek does not seem to have any more mushrooms on him at this point. He's brushed off a fair bit of it.
Actually, no, I'm gonna have to wait till they get outside anyways. So I have to
Yeah.
do the med checks first. I take that back. I was like, while we're walking, I should go ahead and start doing the healing thing.
Yeah, so in terms of also walking, you have Beach, who is being the seeing eye paladin for Montgomery, guiding him out. Echo and Ilya are sort of taking up the rear, keeping a look behind, just to make sure nothing's coming up behind you. And the various paladins are leading ahead of you.
Oh, wait. Montgomery. Sorry.
And then, like, Lucretia and Grandpaps and whatnot are sort of walking in the middle as the healer group is essentially looking over all of you and making sure you can walk, but they're holding off on doing too much more with healing until you actually get to a safer space to properly inspect.
said Beach is holding Montgomery?
Huh?
You said Beach is holding Montgomery, right?
He's helping him. He's guiding him. He's not holding him because Montgomery just can't see right now.
I'm gonna like pat him on his shoulder and cast Lesser Restoration. Homie can see again.
Okay. I will remove his blind status.
Yay! I was like, wait a minute, that's a 2nd level spell.
It's a good power.
Annis would have, but she is fully tapped.
I got one more after this. It's gonna be Prayer of Healing for 6 of y'all.
All right. So yeah, you get out without much issue. Like, it seems like the plan of walking forward and destroying everything in a straight line makes it pretty easy to get in and out. You just have a tunnel now. So we can now migrate over to the outside map again. Do we want to bother with the map, or do we want to just say you leave? Because
I'm okay with just leaving.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, I'm telling you now, like, nothing is attacking you on the way out. So
Yay!
if you don't want a map, I will not share it.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. I'll leave this thing up just so that we've got visuals, but I think we're probably going to be a little more theater of the mind for a bit, based on what you decide to do next. So yeah, you successfully get back outside. I will advance the clock, but it doesn't have too far to advance because honestly, I wasn't advancing it before. It's not 6 a.m. still. You've been here for a little bit, but not too long. The entire thing, like the falling down, the encountering Shelara, the wandering for a little bit, and then getting through the entire fight and the stuff after only took about 2 hours total. So
Wow.
it's 8 in the morning. It's super early. Like, that entire fight did go for like a while, but in real time it was less than 2 minutes. So
I don't know how about all of you, but I could use a second breakfast.
Oh God, yeah.
Early brunch.
I mean, I'm always up for second breakfast.
It's too early for 11sies.
Do you have 11s?
We can.
I mean, do you
it's
know
always
you have
11sies somewhere in the world.
That's true.
But while you guys talked about breakfast, let me just check you over.
You're gonna start rolling the med checks to see who's got special treatment.
Yeah.
We weren't down there for long, but it's good to see the sunlight again.
Yeah.
All right, 14 for the first one.
Who are you checking first?
Penelope.
All right, let me check those. Do.
Annis will be next.
Okay, so first you check Penelope, and then you checked who?
Annis is next, and I'll
Okay.
do another 2 after that.
Okay, so in your inspection, which in this case involves you're sort of doing the faster version of it. Like, during a proper one, you know, there'd be a bit more testing of really just a lot. It'd be like almost like a physical level of it.
Yeah.
But for the immediate, like out here, you're largely swabbing
they
throats and
destroying
seeing anything gross in there.
Yeah.
And so on precursory check, Penelope absolutely has some gross spores in the back of her throat.
Oh boy. Okay.
They're small.
And
They weren't affecting her ability to talk, but they definitely were starting to set up residence.
So I'm gonna call the other clerics around. I know one of them's Nora, and I never actually got the name of the other guy because we haven't officially met. So I'm just gonna be like looking at him, just like, hi.
Gathering the druid team.
Yeah, gathering the healer team. He's just like, we're gonna need to work on this like fast. So let me line up some people. So Penelope had, it's like, hey, we're just gonna, stand in this line of, you need to get checked out.
Okay, since Johnny's been carrying me, does she need to get checked out?
I will do a check on her in just a second. So my second one was for Annis. I'll do the next one for Johnny after.
Annis seems good to go.
Okay, cool. Annis, you are good. You are in the free to sit wherever the frick frack you want.
Oh, good.
How does Johnny look? 16.
Check in on the Johnny status. Johnny is okay.
Okay, Johnny, you're set. I'm assuming if Montgomery had anything, it is absolutely gone now. So let me check Beach next. All right, 14 as well on Beach. How's he looking?
Beach seems to be okay.
And then I'm going to do Echo and Ilya as one or separate rolls?
Separate. Okay.
15 for Echo.
You don't really see anything wrong with Echo.
Ilya kind of got up. Oh, fuck my leg.
You're not a master of wolf checking yet, so you don't really know.
Yeah, Nora, you do more animals than I do, because...
I understand I'm a part-time animal, I get it.
I figured if anybody were to know, a druid healer would know better on animals. I will move on to the next. I will trust in your secondary opinion / better probably check. All right.
I'll get Derek to do that check.
Oh, Derek's absolutely getting checked. Derek's had a bad day. Nat 20. 27. Derek, I'm doing thorough on you, bro.
Whoa.
Derek is healthy.
Oh.
In spite of all of that, this was where Derek was passing his saves.
Yeah. Way to go, bro.
He went through a lot to have passed all those saves. He had many opportunities to mess that up.
And then...
That's my boy.
That means Mia Lee needs to check. How's Mia Lee look? Because she got tossed around like a rag doll, too.
She seems to be okay.
Okay. Lorelei?
Doing fine.
Scraggly.
I'm about to get Scraggly next.
Okay. You notice Nora is casting a restoration spell on Ilya.
On Ilya? Okay. I was like...
Ilya did not pass her checks.
I look... I was just like, I haven't worked with wolves, really. The closest I get is like... No, not even. I don't work with wolves. 19 for... How's Scraggly looking at a 19?
Scraggly's doing pretty good.
Fuck yes. Well, that man drinks enough alcohol to clean his system, okay?
He stays at a heightened level of sterilization.
Absolutely. Oh,
gotta watch out for those wildfire druids, man. They're pretty hard to get sick.
Alright, next is Lucretia. 21. How's she looking?
Lucretia is not letting you check her.
Oh, well then, I'll use it to check myself.
Okay, so is that you're checking yourself for 21?
Yeah.
How are you checking yourself, is what I want to hear. Swabbing your own throat, or what?
Let me see if I have a mirror in my kit. Although I could technically just take a swab and, like, see if it, like...
Hold on.
Oh, you have one. Thank you. And he just takes his little palette, like his little swab, holds down his tongue, looks to the mirror, like, eh. Do I see anything?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he got me good. Look. You and me got the brunt of this, apparently. Everyone else is doing fine. And he just...
What about Montgomery?
I checked Montgomery, right? That was my earlier one.
He was one
Or
of
you
the
were
earlier.
passing up on him.
You skipped him.
Oh,
because you already
lost
cast the restoration.
Yeah, it would have taken care of if you had anything.
Oh.
Right, that's what happened, yeah.
What about Grandpap?
Oh, yeah, let me get Grandpap. Don't want to forget Grandpap. All right, old man. Round 2. 12.
You don't see any signs of spores. He seems to be largely, like, humoring you, though. You don't need to roll to pick up on that.
Okay. Thanks. And I'm just like, all right, time
to... What about Hemlock?
Hemlock is double masking.
Hemlock. Let me just check your beak. I don't think I won't check a bird. Technically, Nora probably better. Oh, shit, apparently I know Hemlock. I know birds.
Hemlock is fine. Hemlock stayed away from Clover. Hemlock never got close.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He followed great safety procedures. I think that's everybody.
And you checked Anna's?
Yep, Annis was healthy as a horse. Fuck.
Ha.
Ignore me. It's a centaur saying. Sorry.
You don't need to check Bartholomew. He's a fey bat.
Unless I didn't.
Wouldn't matter.
I'm gonna. Don't mind me. I'm gonna use my last second level spell slot to Lesser Restoration myself. Do a little like clear.
Well, rest assured that if I had the ability, I would Lesser Restoration you, Penelope. But
wait, I take it back. Somebody else Lesser Restoration me. I'll look over to Nora. Nora.
That is I have spores in my throat cuff.
Yeah. So what you notice as you've been inspecting is every time you've said someone is sick, Nora's just walked up behind you and healed them. She's being very methodical about this. You can tell this is how she spent her weekend.
I mean, fair. My turn. Because I need that slot for.
Guess it was your turn to get spoiled, eh?
I mean, this isn't the first time it's happened.
Well, welcome to the club.
I mean, I've been in the club.
Hey, so have I.
I got a membership card.
Oh, you and me both. What's a membership card?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Okay.
Well,
I've got it though.
Okay.
I'd rather have a library card.
You know what? I want a library card rather than a membership card for the
Got spoiled by a Nosh club.
Oh, jeez.
So what's
the libraries are cool.
That's true.
Except for the one that we almost burned down.
Oh right. Oh right. That's what the paladins were supposed to do today. Oh.
Why aren't they going afterwards?
They probably need to rest.
I mean,
and this is just gonna. Which one was the leader again? It was Lorelei, right?
Yeah.
Yep,
and it's just gonna look over at Lorelei. You still gonna go back to London today, or are you gonna have a little rest and recovery?
Oh, we're still gonna get going, but we're probably not gonna make a move yet. We just need to do some reconnaissance.
Speaking of which,
didn't actually see that spider problem, but I trust you've got that handled.
Not quite.
We're gonna have to come back to
figure it out.
Preferably, it would be nice to have like somebody to come back with again. You know, Montgomery, seeing as like you were there before, would like your help again. But you're leaving like today. That's the only problem.
Lucretia, can you seal off the cave? I trap her in there.
I feel like
I could.
Do we have a way of
but we do still need to find the entrance to the other side.
There's a few things.
Yeah.
A few things I would like to talk to you about, Lucretia, involving Spider Lady as well.
I think we're gonna have a problem with the entrance to Dream's End. Being that we're pretty sure that shadow we saw in Scribe's memory is there, and that Shelara got awakened by it.
She did. She absolutely got awakened.
That is troublesome, but not an unexpected possibility.
I think for now we should probably seal up the cave so she doesn't get out and start kidnapping kids. Can anyone send to her and explain the situation, maybe, from a safe distance?
I'm out of sending.
I know, I'm sorry, thank you.
I believe that a lot of you are the only ones that have actually met her.
Yeah.
We could tape a letter to her to Bartholomew, and I could have him deliver the letter.
I would prefer not to piss her off if this was something that potentially is a good deed in her book and gets us on her even better side. So we block her in after she just dealt with being blocked in. If we can convince her just not to, like, take kids and give her something to do in the meantime, and we can bring her food, I'd rather us do that. Because if we lock her in, she's going to see us as hostile again.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have to tell her it was us that locked her in.
I don't feel good about it. I think if her awakening has to do with, and what it seems like is new creations, new things, we have this, and he pulls out the plant with the circuits on it. This is new. This is something she's never seen before. Imagine how crazy she'd go trying to figure it out. It might hold her for, the few days that we need. And again, it'd be maybe something that she sees us in a better light for, and it could be used as another bargaining chip to deal with the door or the gate to get into Dream's End. And
I mean, what would be the long-term plan for her, though?
If the plant is actually something that she's really interested in, I mean,
she seems like all she wants to do is
new things.
Get an elf and a horse and make them into a centaur.
A nightmare centaur is what it seems like, something that hasn't been made, because a centaur is already something that exists. She's trying to make something that hasn't been before. And if we can turn it from sentient beings to, some plants that if the humans weren't able to get right, if she can mix old and new and make a potent healing plant that's never existed, that's not a bad thing. At least it would keep her busy.
I agree that there's probably some way we can go about this without just straight up killing her, but I don't know. Letting her just have free reign of Sherwood is a bad idea.
I don't think she should have free reign. I think we should convince her to not do things that she has been doing, which is why I feel like if we can just be strategic in that, and if we bring the food, which has been a problem as well, we might have a better chance.
Do you realize how hard it was to convince her not to turn you into some kind of monster?
I feel like if we have something to trade off that, she would be more preoccupied with that. Because I didn't think about, I had it on me and I didn't even think about it. To be fair, my mind was more, towards Einosh and being busy with that.
There's also the Archon situation. I
don't
think we can deal with her today. I think it's a bad idea to go talk to her without at least the ability to fight her if we must fight her. And I don't know about you guys, but I am tapped. I am completely out.
Tapped.
Yeah.
I will not be able to do anything other than bash someone in the face with this staff for a while. And I'll do it, but that's not the best use of my skills, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty much... it's like, unless I'm trying to seduce a spider, which God no.
I mean,
that would be weird.
No!
I mean, I'm not saying you should, but I think you could do it.
I'm not doing it.
I don't think you should.
I'm not gonna.
I think you're more her type, Horseboy.
Oh.
I think we should have Lucretia seal up the cave.
Even just for today, just so we can have a day to rest and catch up and come up with a solid plan.
Or at least seal the cave up enough that she can't get out.
Yeah.
But the spiders can?
Yeah. That way we could, I don't know, make it like a jail cell so we can give her food.
Just don't want it to turn hostile because of it. That's my only...
I mean, I can't speak for her, obviously, but I doubt she's gonna turn hostile. Let's just bar up the entrance to the cave. We'll deal with her when we're able. But right now, none of us are in the condition to deal with her. Even if it's just, sending her a letter being like, hey, boo, we're gonna send you a plant.
If we could figure out how to trick her that trap, we could just drop food down into the spider tunnels.
Oh god. I don't want to think about the spider tunnels again. I don't want to think about spiders again for a while.
Also, we can call Kwaku and get his advice, I guess.
Okay, Kwaku is the one exception to the spider rule.
I liked your idea where at least the spider babies can get out and get food if they need it.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know how to manipulate Earth, But obviously, Lucretia does. So, I mean, Lucretia, if you don't mind, I don't know.
Just for today?
Putting up bars of earth?
I can do something to prevent things from coming in. Or getting out as needed.
Yeah. Ooh, I wonder if I could put up the thing... No, wait, that... Oh, I can do the thing with the like I do with the bubbles.
Oh, that's true. It wouldn't completely... I worry that she'd still get out, because it doesn't prevent them...
Well, oh, no, I'm not saying, like, that is the only thing we can do, but, like, Lucretia can do her thing, and then I can do my thing. So I think I've still got enough for that, at least.
Be a portal?
No? I don't think so?
No, it's just a magic circle.
Oh, okay.
It just makes things sick when they stick in it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But it can't be the only thing, because she could want to get out badly enough that she's able to deal with
like,
it.
It wouldn't be people... The one I have keeps people from going in.
Oh, okay. So people wouldn't wander. Okay. Yeah. I got you. That's important.
Yeah.
But then would we be able to get back?
I mean, I know how to destroy them.
Oh, well then yeah. Okay. Whew. It would just
Like,
keep kids from wandering in.
Yeah, it would keep anything from wandering in.
I mean, we can also obviously tell the ranges.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Hey, here's the sitch.
Yeah.
Like that's happening no matter what when we get.
Maybe keep some guards out here.
So yeah, if Lucretia, you do your thing, I'll do my thing, and then we can deal with her another time.
Very well. So with that, she sort of snaps her fingers at the entrance to the cave, and stalactites descend and stalagmites descend, and you get a very stone bar set up in front of it. Like, it's not airtight. Presumably spiders could get in or out, but it would be a little more challenging for her.
Yeah. All right, and then I'll go ahead and start doing what I need to do to set up the circle around the entrance to see if that works.
That wouldn't make the babies not be able to go back in.
I don't know. Fine.
Penelope has some empathy for the babies.
They're spiders.
Nature.
Spiders.
A part of nature.
Fuck spiders.
Oh my god. Remind me that you could never be a druid.
Absolutely not. So yeah, she's
technically those mushroom things that we were all killing down there are also part of nature.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but they were hostile. Those spider babies weren't. We kind of fell in on them. I will get on that. Like, to be fair.
Oh.
You did great. You did.
What we experienced in that cave is gonna haunt my nightmares for the next 20 years. If I ever get to fucking sleep again. Setting it. Well, I'll tell you after I finish setting this fucking thing up.
So you're gonna set up the barrier?
Yeah.
You can roll some Arcana to do so.
Yeehaw.
And that takes you a while to set up, right? 10
like
minutes?
10 minutes?
I was gonna say,
it's like a ritual, yeah.
Ah! 8.
You're getting the impression as you're going that this isn't coming together. Like, maybe you're distracted by being tired and this entire discussion about spiders. But it doesn't consume the scroll if you want to try again.
Alright, I'm gonna try
it just
again.
eats more time.
You just boop guidance, my friend.
There you go.
Yeah.
That was enough.
Boom. So that's a 21.
Yep.
21 to seal those motherfuckers in. Or out. I don't know.
Yeah. You've got a few layers of protection on this now. Considering it was just an open door for a long time, this is definitely more secure than it was before.
I'm gonna say, well, that's taking her like 10 minutes to do. I have to take 10 minutes to cast Prayer of Healing, so I'm gonna heal 6 people for 2d8 plus 4.
Okay, pick your targets.
Penelope, Montgomery, Derek, Mealy, myself, and who was the other one?
I'm gonna drag your targets around so that you just can, when you cast it, it'll automatically apply. So let me just make you target.
Oh, and the last one was Lorelei.
All right, so combat tracker still huge.
While they're doing
still
that,
red hair dwarf.
Yeah. Do I need to roll separate or just 2d8 plus 4?
Just hold on. I'm gonna make you target all of them, and then it should happen all at once. Okay, so you said Penelope.
Yeah, Penelope, Derek, Mia Lee, Lorelei, myself, and Montgomery.
What was Annis doing? That's cute.
Oh, Ennis wants to have a chat with Beach and probably Montgomery, since they're probably together.
Okay, so you're
Ennis
targeting.
wants to chat with
Oh,
any
Derek
paladin.
is the one I'm missing. There we go. Hold on.
Yeah.
Any paladin that is willing to chat at this point.
Chat with your face.
Okay, so you should have all 6 of them targeted, so you can just roll the heal thing once, and it should apply to everybody.
Okay, how do I...
Scroll down.
There we go. And just click it. Boop.
There you go.
12.
Heck yeah. Now I'm at... I can't do math.
I should have already changed it.
23 out of 41. No, 18 is the number of damage I have.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Or I was going to say it's been brought down to 18. Yeah.
Did it apply that to all of you? It did.
I think
yeah.
it did.
Cool. Yeah, I see it all on the thread now. I was just looking at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
Thank you. I
Okay.
didn't feel a little better.
No problem. It's like I see his face.
Okay, so Anna, you're talking to all the paladins you can gather. So you definitely find Beach and a much less blind now Montgomery, and they're walking alongside Mealy. And as you walk up, you can hear the back and forth, which is Mealy going, "Could have cut his head off. That's not what we're here for, but I could have done it. But that's not why we're here. I know, but I just want you to know I could have done it. Yes, we all know you could have done it. You could cut many heads off. If there were a Hydra, you'd be busy for days."
Do you how are you getting back to London? Do you guys have a plan?
Honestly, I think we're probably gonna have to get there the slow way. We don't have quite as much ready go transit. We might ask Well, yeah, I guess we might ask Grandpap if he could just give us a tree, but that'll depend on how he's feeling. You've seen his moods.
Right. Cool. I'm trying to decide if I want to rush off to London immediately or not, because I've got a very good reason to get back to London ASAP.
Something wrong?
Something might be wrong. Don't know yet. We're kind of waiting on a response. Might have something to do with Freddy. He might be in danger.
Oh. Huh. It's been a bit.
Yeah, it has.
Didn't know you two were still in touch.
I know. Just didn't know if they had a more immediate main means of transport, or if it was going to be the train way.
No, generally speaking, we have to get things. They're the old-fashioned. Like, truth be told, can I tell her? Yes, you can tell her, Montgomery. We take horses.
You don't even get on the train. You take horses.
Look,
We summon them whenever we don't have access to a train.
You summon them.
Yes. Noble steeds, majestic creatures, Strikes an amazing silhouette that makes some people want to buy tobacco.
Like, I'm just saying, I have 4 legs and I can attest. Very speedy travel.
Don't you just hop on trains with your special horseshoes?
I mean, that too. Or run. I like that train thing.
Truth be told, at home I prefer my motorcycle, but they told me I probably shouldn't try to fit that here. We did have to fly to get here the proper way.
You can fly, Montgomery?
No, on an... Oh, you don't know about airplanes. That's right. It's a lot... I feel like we've had this discussion before. It's a large metal bird that you ride in.
Yeah, thing you said.
Yeah.
I want to see one so bad.
Uh,
It's like a metal phoenix.
you don't want to get on a plane, Aidin.
Oh.
Trust me. You don't want to get on a plane.
Not as fun as getting on top of the train.
Well, here's the thing. They'd have to put you in the cargo hold.
You're too big.
I thought you said it was big.
Planes are built for humans.
Yeah, the seats are built for humans and humanoids. They're not built for horse butts.
If you've got to go overseas, I
Yeah.
think go on a boat. That would probably be better
Yeah.
for you.
I'm so sorry.
Just see this look of just sad defeat in his face. You can't climb on top of it like the train.
I
That
would
would
not.
Be a terrible...
You should not do that.
They go very high, very fast.
You will die.
If you fall off, you will die.
You might
If
freeze
you
to
go in
death.
there, you will die. There's
Like, you might fly
no-
across, and then if you die, you might just be frozen on top of it. I don't know how your horseshoes work, but it'd be pretty gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so sad.
They go up above the clouds.
Oh. Oh, that's pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, sounds like a bad idea.
Now, if you did want to climb on top of a plane, there's probably like a museum or something where you can climb on top of a decommissioned plane, and then we'll probably get thrown out of the museum. But
Most assuredly.
I like the things that you say.
Honestly, I think you'd probably have a really weird time at a museum.
I feel like that's a good thing.
Unless we got Vivi to turn you back into a human so that you could go to the
Yeah.
museum.
I think you'd like a museum.
Depends on the museum.
Yeah.
Well, it just depends on Vivi's mood.
Oh no, what's wrong?
I think she's mad.
What'd you do?
Nothing. She just got mad.
Why is she mad at you? Vivi doesn't get mad for nothing.
Because she was just like, rah, my baby sister. And I was like, I'm not doing anything to Penelope.
What?
She got mad.
What'd you do? What'd you say?
I just said it's gonna, like, it was more time at the Holy Grail War.
What?
And then she talked about her time there and, like, stuff related to that. Remember when she was like, she, like, interfered?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We had a conversation. She was just
Oh.
like, she doesn't like it. She doesn't like the Holy Grail War.
Well, no.
No, it's fair.
Of course she
It's
doesn't.
valid.
But
Yeah.
what did you say that made her upset?
I mean, like, Annis is gonna, likely, maybe join. I mean, I know I'm gonna participate, so...
Wait, was Vivi in a Grail War?
No.
Oh, yeah! So she wasn't really, like, in it, but she, like, disrupted one.
Yeah, that sounds like Vivi.
Yeah.
I think I was there for that.
That's why I think you were...
If it's the story, I think we're talking about. Oh.
Yeah, she just doesn't want Penelope caught up in it, so...
Oh.
Well, then you can tell her that. That's not me at this point. She's mad at me. That's a talk you guys can have later.
I'm gonna have Vivi mad at me again.
Are you already mad at me?
I'll
Make it
have
2
you
for
know,
2.
I've only had Vivi mad at me once in my life, and that was hell. That lasted for 3 months.
Alright, well... I really hope
When
that
Vivi
winter
gets mad,
was
she gets mad.
not good.
Are you planning on participating in the Grail War? No? No.
Well, then you should get mad.
Not quite.
Well then, yeah. Then what would she have to be mad about?
Yeah.
Oh Lord. This is a conversation I don't want to have in front of a lot of people.
That's fair.
Oh, that's true. That's fair.
Also, I still don't know all the details, so
That's also fair.
we could find somewhere to have a private conversation, so you can tell Aidin about the
about the other thing.
the situation.
Yeah.
Lucretia and Echo, are you both like leaving immediately as well after this?
Lucretia first, because their voices are depressingly similar. I'm going to be sticking around at least until we secure the gate, but I suspect that whatever you wish to do with the Drider is your concern. I just need to understand whether or not this will be a successful path to a venue for this Grail War. And
Area? Are you?
Yeah, Echo is looking at Aidin's back, and she says, I'm gonna probably head back now that we've taken care of the statue problem, although if you're looking for someone to hang on to that staff for you, I know a place that has a blight problem occasionally.
Like bad blights that like hurt people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blights that attacked us. She gestures to Penelope.
And they're still there?
Yeah, and they can't be domesticated, probably.
Well, if that's the case, then it could be broken there.
Yeah.
And that would get rid of your problem, would it not, Echo?
It would definitely put a big dent in them. At the very least, it would allow, as I understand it, someone to travel without worrying about being attacked.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, if you need that, that should definitely be, more than 300 feet away from the grove, so it shouldn't be an issue.
Should not kill all blights, yes.
Yes. All right.
In which we're all reminded that Aidin doesn't know where Germany is. He's been there, he doesn't know where it is.
Nope. He thinks it's a tree away, and that's all he knows.
Yeah, Germany's pretty far away.
Oh,
it's
okay. More than 300 feet. Gotcha.
Farther away than London.
Well, it's only about a day. Half a day.
It's a little
Not
farther
even
away than that.
Pretty far.
It takes me a couple of minutes.
Got across the ocean.
Oh. Okay. Big body of water. Yeah, so he takes it from his back and he passes it over to Echo, and he kind of just like, and he just talks to her. He's like, potentially, if we could talk again about, the Grail War stuff. Because I know you mentioned your family. What is it, family?
Yes.
They have I guess a person they want to do a thing or an entry in general and stuff like that. So like maybe down the road.
It is our ritual, and we do typically participate. Yes.
Yes, but you don't want to participate, right?
I would prefer not to myself, but once our friend Kwaku finishes his work on the leader of the family, he will make the decision as to who will participate.
Dokie.
If he decides that that's what I'll be doing, then that's probably what I'll be doing, but I somewhat doubt he would want to send me. I would not have the magic circuits necessary for such a task.
Point, we need to go visit the castle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Once we're not fighting for our lives or...
I mean, we eventually need to meet this little nerd.
That's true. We need to meet the little golden boy that is being built.
The little dweeb. Who is specifically 3'11" because I told Kwaku to do that. It's very important to be okay.
I see. I will not judge this importance to you.
Very important to me.
But yeah, he passes over the staff to Echo. Just be ready, because it's going to make a really awful sound.
I'll be sure to plug my ears before I do anything with it. Honestly, I also appreciate the idea of this being destroyed is, I would wager from the material, that it's from the same tree that harmed my family.
Probably.
Yeah, it needs to be
probably.
destroyed. That was gonna happen, definitely.
Yeah, the trees he grew here weren't big long enough, I think. Probably the one from your castle.
Probably, yeah.
You have to give some closure at least.
Yeah.
Honestly, this seems to be... It seems to have some of the rage of the person who created it built into it, whereas that instrument that Penelope carries seems to have been built by the same material, but by someone much kinder, with no such malice.
It's true.
If you need help in the future with that problem, definitely let us know. I'm sure we can figure out something.
Oh, what, with the blight problem?
I want to say, the big tree might have a connection to it as well. We're going to have to deal with that.
What, the blight problem?
Oh, the tree in Dream's End. Yeah,
I was gonna say, 'cause
maybe.
we already destroyed that tree.
No, the tree in Dream's End.
Oh.
Speaking of blights, I'm concerned about my babies.
Okay, but first we gotta talk.
Okay.
I mean,
We can safely say that by this point, you're back in the vicinity of the village. The group is going to start to split up. Everyone's tired, obviously. Grandpap says he'll be in his cabin, but if they want to ride back to London later, they can do it as long as they agree to take a lantern with them.
Before he goes, one thing that we kind of all agreed on is like, so Aidin's gonna trot up to him real quick. Not real quick, because he's got a fucking stone on his back. Hey.
Thunk, 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 thunk.
Yeah. So, preferably, could you keep Einosh/Clover/Stone, currently with you? I don't want anyone to hurt this statue. Don't want anyone messing with this statue, because it is too vital for it to be touched, broken, and or anything.
Or for someone to come along and unstone him.
Yeah, that too. Unstoning is also a great concern.
Sure, I'll bury it in the backyard.
Oh, you're gonna bury. Oh.
We were thinking maybe make it into a bird feeder or
But the birds might destroy it.
bird bath.
If you have like a greenhouse, you can just stick them in there. Just close the doors.
Don't you want to hide him from anyone who would break him?
Yes. Is your greenhouse not very secure? Does everybody wander in?
It's not
there?
as secure as burying him under the ground.
That would prevent him from being eroded too.
Yes.
All right. Well, make a spot that I can remember to go back to, please.
Oh, I'm going to remember where it is. I can't have anyone messing with this. I don't want this thing out either.
Drag me to where you need me to.
And then we can have a private conversation.
Yeah, and then I gotta go back to the ranger's place in a little bit after that. I gotta talk to Soren.
Oh boy.
So you've advanced the plot enough to talk to all the NPCs again.
Hey.
Yeah, so at Grandpap's cabin, he cast a spell to reshape the earth behind his cabin, and he essentially makes like a 20-foot deep hole that the statue can be lowered into.
Very gently.
If it makes you feel any better, this is probably safer than anywhere where it can be knocked over, because whatever happens to a statue will happen to the person if it ever comes out.
Yeah.
So long as he doesn't unstone himself and then
Suffocate.
suffocate.
I mean, he can't unstone himself.
I think that's an incentive for him not to unstone himself.
If he even could.
Yeah, I doubt he can.
He's gonna just, once they get him buried, he's gonna just do some, fuck, what's the word?
He's gonna do some fuck.
Some druid craft and just some little flowers here or there in the area. Like little buds. So you can keep track of it, but it's like inconspicuous to anybody else that'd be looking.
Ennis is not going to do this, but she really wants to make like a tombstone that says, "Here lies a little bitch."
You have no idea. He wanted to put a rock down so that. Like, he's got like a rock marker. It's got like a little Eldath symbol on it. He puts it to the side, so it's not like on top of him, so it's somewhere close by.
So when they get everything covered up, Penelope's just gonna flip off the hole.
Yeah, so
with both hands.
Put some holy water on top of the ground, just let it soak in a little bit. Alright, it should be protected enough. A little sprinkle here and there. Oh, that's one thing down.
And Grandpap seals the ground above it now. So he just moves the soil into it.
Where do you want to talk? We're at Grandpap's place currently.
Let's not do this at Grandpap's place.
Okay.
Do we know where Lucretia went?
Lucretia went back to just the general town area. She did not go with you to Grandpap's place, but she said she's going to be sticking around, so you probably won't have much trouble finding her unless if you want to ask her where she's going, you can. Like, she's not hiding it.
Yeah, before we went to Grandpap's, I would like to ask her. Wow, that sentence made no sense. I would like to ask her where she is going before we go to Grandpap's.
You would have liked to have asked her.
Yes, there we go.
There we go. Yeah, she says that she's just going to head back into town. I'm going to check out that clothing shop where we met before. Perhaps someone will be open and have something in my size.
I might catch up with you later.
Oh, I'll be around.
Okay.
You won't have trouble finding me.
Good. Alright, forward.
Here lies a little bitch.
Perfect.
With a nice boy inside of him. Young man.
May his rest be long and uninterrupted.
May his rest be forever.
Oh shit, yeah, that brings me back to something I needed to take care of too.
Like a rock. Oh, like a rock.
Before they leave Grandpap's, Aidin does need to ask him. He's like, hey, do you or anybody know which tribe that he came from? Like, obviously you have to have logs who's coming from where. Like, who's got his information? Where is he from?
Where's Clover from?
Yes, yeah.
I have no idea. You might have to ask one of the more current leaders. Presumably someone invited him.
Oh boy. This is going to concern me because the fact that everybody ignored him. Oh, I don't want to get angry again. All right, I will ask that heads later. Are they still in the bubble? Deliberating?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I know we interrupted them briefly.
I mean, like, you don't know where they went because after that was over, you all went back and went to sleep and then woke up and did that.
He's asking Paps. He's like, are they still deliberating?
You're asking Grandpap?
Yeah, I feel like he would know.
He has no idea. He left when you guys did.
Shit.
He's been with you since the morning.
Well, I mean, I figured he'd know, like, that night when they all walked away, if they, just went back in their circle. Kind of did throw bees in there.
For the most part, you've gotten the impression from spending time around him is that he doesn't actually want to have anything to do with their weird political nonsense.
That's fair. Okay.
He interacts with them when he has to.
I'll find them again later. Can't be that hard. That's hard.
Okay, where are we having this?
Are we gonna have it like where we've been sleeping at night, like outside Annis's place?
That is nearby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ennis, we could go to your hideout.
We could.
Oh, we could go to the hideout.
Or we could go to your hideout, Aidin.
Oh god, no.
Oh,
I do
right.
need to check on them.
Do not.
Blights.
Do not.
Okay.
I'll do that
Like,
afterwards.
you can, as I say, you can go check on your blights if you want, but I'm not going in there.
All right, let's go to my hideout then.
Okay.
Spiders don't like blights.
Look.
Is there anything you do like?
I like plenty of
Shine.
things. Hey, the Penelope is just like blushing. Oh god, I can't believe I did that in front of everybody.
You did.
Oh. Oh no, I don't remember what I was gonna say.
No darkness could hide that. You look cute.
Let's get going.
Okay. We're heading to the hideout.
Okay. I could probably pull up that map without too much trouble now that you're a much smaller group. We'll do that.
Blushing. She's just like, don't look at me.
There we go. Let's just pop up that map. And I'll start dragging people to it.
He's like, don't perceive me, I have been nasty.
Alright, so the party at this point is actually just back to, like, the base party, isn't it?
Pretty much.
I think so, yeah. Oh god, why is there a blight in there?
What?
Yeah.
There's a blight in there.
There's a
Is it
teeny
That was from
blight.
forever ago. Don't worry about that. That was an ancient juniper token that wasn't updated.
Whisper Hex is there too.
Oh, well, this was a while ago. Look, we haven't
Yeah.
been here in a bit.
Oh, I know. I just think it's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. She is down there. Good for her.
I don't see her.
She's gone now.
She's gone now. She was like right there.
No.
No Whisper Hex for you.
Yeah, the last time we were here was Truth or Dare,
You're right.
I think.
Did not mean
Hopped over.
Did the grid get knocked off? I don't remember. Why is the grid
not
offset? That's weird. It has been a while. Oh, I think it's because the map is just funky. Whatever, it doesn't matter. You're on the map.
She's gonna turn on the portable radio and tub thumping.
I get knocked out. Oh man, this is some really appropriate music.
Wow, at 8 a.m.
Oh wait, hold on, Annis. Do I get signal out here? Is this one of the places I can get signal?
I can't remember. I feel like it should be, but the proximity to the bubble doesn't let it.
I think you can
And
get radio signals. You can't get microwaves
phone.
for cell phone.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd have to go a little bit further out.
It's not that far if you want to journey out
Yeah.
for a minute, but it right here is not. All right, who am I forgetting to put on there? Hemlock. Where you at, Hemlock? Get your bird butt out here.
I can say Bartholomew is taking
He's
a
poofed by now.
Feywild. Yep. Thank you for your service, bat friend.
Bye, Bartholomew. Tell the lady I said hi. Please tell her to get back to me. It doesn't work like that, does it?
I don't think so.
Damn it. Well, it was worth a
It
try.
should let you walk now. Oh, it's drawing the targets because you still have everyone selected from your heal. That's what that is. Let me just get rid of that. All right, am I forgetting anybody?
I think this is everybody that would have come
Time to
along.
jump into the water.
Obviously, Grandpap left the group. Nora
Yeah.
would have absolutely left the group. I mean, the Paladins could have come if they wanted to, but
Yeah,
they're off doing Paladin things.
yeah. So Echo and Ilya kind of went with Lucretia, because she's kind of their ride. She was the one who brought them here. All right, then. Yeah, you guys are all here. You are free to continue.
Okay. So Hannes and Johnny already know about this because I told them this morning before you showed up. But Morgan Le Fay showed up in my dreams last night.
The lady that we met?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And when I told the lady about it, she said to try not to fall asleep or fall unconscious before she can get back to me.
So you fell unconscious.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
And nothing happened?
Not that I know of. But still pretty worrying.
Do we need to get Lucretia to let us hop into your head?
That's what I was thinking of asking her. Cause like I don't know when I'm gonna hear from the lady, and I really want to rest after the shit we just went through, and I'm not gonna be able to do that. Like I can, obviously sit and have a short rest, but eventually I'm gonna be really tired, and I'm not.
It's the same situation that Johnny was in for a little bit.
And she just looks at Johnny like, "Oh shit, you're right.
We gotta get that taken care of ASAP. That is not healthy."
Looking things up, because it's kind of funny.
And I suppose contacting the lady right now through the traditional method would probably just... not...
Do you think I could contact her?
I can... I can try to contact her, like...
What, are you worried to pull Morgan again? Or is that...
Oh god, I didn't even think about that. It's more like I just wanted to give her time to get back to me, because I know I've been kind of bad about, like, pestering her lately.
That's fair.
Oh god, what if she can't get back to me?
Do you want me to try?
I mean, hopefully before tonight she'll be able to get back to you.
Oh.
It hasn't been that long, right?
Since... how long has it been since this morning?
Only a couple hours, I think.
Oh, then you should be okay.
Sun's not that far up in the sky yet.
Let's give it until, like, evening. Maybe, like, dinner time? Because you usually do contact at night as well, don't you?
Yeah, but I can do contact in the day.
But do you want to give her time to get things situated?
I kind of have to. I don't... Oh, God.
Though I'm not gonna go fight the spider lady.
Just, like, I can't do much of anything right now, because, like, I'm still pretty hurt. I have no spells left, basically.
Let's just...
I'm very limited in what I can do right now, and so, like, obviously, I don't want to go fighting any spider ladies, and... But it's like...
We could just...
I also don't know for sure if she's in my head, and if she is, then that's not great. That's actually really bad, and if she's not, then I'm worrying over nothing, and it's really tiring.
Why don't we take the rest of the day off? No fighting for our lives, or going off on adventures or anything. Just take the rest of the day and just relax. We could go back to Edwinstowe and do some more touristy things.
And, like,
could just go take a rest at my family's house.
Yeah, and, like, one thing that Aidin would do for her, because she is still pretty hurt. He's got a few more spells left in him, so he's like, hey. And he just takes her hands and healing words, son of a bitch.
What? Oh, does he just say bitch?
No, I just can't target you, so I'm gonna roll it.
So just to remind people, you can take short rests and spend hit dice too.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And just making sure we remember that as we're using healing spells.
Yeah. That was more for, like, dramatics.
Sure. Because we don't use short rests for their intended purpose very often, because you tend to get like one fight every 3 days. But it is a function.
Yeah.
He takes your
Well,
hand.
whenever we take the short rest next, she's gonna do that, but...
Use all my spell first. Yeah, he takes your hand, and he has an energy, just pulls through it. You get 8 HP, and I'm gonna do another one. Boop. And then another 7, so 15 total. So you're down to just only missing 3. Your HP. I just healed you.
Oh.
Because you said he was like, no, you're still hurt. You are frazzled.
7.
7 and 8. So 15.
No. What?
Because I have my ability modifier is 4. My cleric.
Oh.
Yeah. I have very boosty heals.
I was like,
yep, you're now mostly healed.
Yeah, you're only missing 3.
Thank you, Aidin.
So, yeah, he's just like, well, we'll take care of that. I've got one of those left, and he's gonna try and. I'm gonna try and do the last one on myself. 5. I give you all my big boosty ones. That means.
But like, yeah, I kind of want to ask Lucretia about. Well, why the fuck she was in Scribe's head. And, like, I want to see if she can take a peek into my head and see if she's in there.
I was gonna say, I
don't know, if you guys hop in there, can I go with you?
I don't think so.
Into your own head? I don't, probably not.
Because then Scribe would have been able to probably be in his own head.
Honestly, I think if Scribe could have gone in his own head, he still wouldn't, because he doesn't do anything.
You wouldn't want to do anything about it. Whew.
Potentially, if we could get into Shelara's head.
Oh god, I don't even bring up Shelara right now.
Bring it up later.
Yeah, we need to bring food.
Yep, I'm gonna prepare that later. Trust me, I'm already on it.
But yeah, I think just taking the rest of the day to kind of... Well... Yeah, I want to see if she can do that.
Okay, we can ask.
And then I guess get some rest.
Some not rest.
Yeah. We can go... I would like to go into Edwinstowe. See if...
Assuming we don't have to fight any sharks on the way there.
Yeah? So is that what we're doing now?
Let's go check in with Lucretia. Is that cool with you guys?
Yeah. If we're heading into town, I've got to stop by the Rangers.
Yeah. So yeah, let's head to the clothing store.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to pull up that giant map just for the clothing store, but we know it's there.
That's okay. So you could just chuck Lucretia onto this map and be like, "Yep, this is definitely the clothing store."
We'll do the fun compromise here.
I forget if Annis gets anything back on a short rest other than
you get
potential hit dice.
You get back your wild shapes.
Oh, that's a good point.
Do you want to go ahead and do the short rest now?
Yeah, she's gonna be like,
let's do
well,
short rest.
Why don't we take like a quick break here? We're already kind of sitting here anyway. I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired.
Me too. Okay. I'm fully healed.
Nice.
I think that's all I get back on my short rest.
You get back your inspiration, I think.
Do I?
I think you now get that at short rest because you hit a certain level.
That's right.
That's okay. There's not a button. Gotcha. But I can get back my wild shapes at least.
Guess I think that was.
Like, if you want to use your hit dice, there's a die at the bottom of your character sheet that I think you can just grab and roll.
Yeah.
Wait. So while.
Okay.
Are you gonna use your hit dice? You should use your hit dice.
There's not really much of a reason not to.
Just saying, because I can do Song of Rest.
Oh, okay.
And that will help.
Then yes. Where am I?
Because basically, if you spend one or more hit dice at the end of the short rest, then you can get an extra 1d6.
I will spend 1. So I get 2d6?
No, 1d6.
You said if I spend
you spend 1 hit dice and you get an extra d6 worth of hit points added onto it.
Yeah. So I just click this once?
Yeah, and drag it to...
Oh, because that's not a d6.
Yeah.
At some point, My Heart Will Go On comes on the radio.
10. Okay, so take
Derek has key points back? I think he does. Alright, does he get his key back on a short rest?
I think it depends on the flavor of monk, but I think they get at least some key points
Yep,
back.
it is unavailable until you finish a short or long rest, at the end of which you draw all your expended key back into yourself. Yeah,
Cool.
totally gets all his key back.
I get
Hey, Derek got to do stuff that fight. That was rare. He usually just doesn't.
I didn't fucking... Okay, can I, because I didn't realize I didn't use my divinities beforehand, I'm going to pop my divinities, take the rest, so I can get my spell slots back.
You get, like, what, 1 spell slot back for that?
Yeah, and I've got both my divinities, so I'm going to just pop...
Didn't you use one of them in the fight?
I used my bond. Let me...
Did you not do your trotting heel thing?
Oh, no, I did that at the very beginning. Okay, so I'd had 1. 2?
Okay.
No, maybe I don't know why they aren't marked off, because I definitely marked them off. Let me just... Okay, whatever. I'll just keep these marked off. Doesn't matter.
I think everyone's going to be healed up, so you should be okay.
Yeah. I got 1 level 1 spell and a bunch of cantrips. Hey.
Alright, so Penelope is healed up.
Are you just singing along with Celine Dion?
Yes, that is the Song of Rest. As I'm singing along with internationally acclaimed half-orc superstar Celine Dion.
He's clapping.
Rendition of My Heart Will Go On.
How much does Penelope's Song of Rest add to people when they're getting healed?
1d6.
That is why I am now at 6 only missing. So I got that extra 3.
Got it. So I didn't use that. Annis is already full.
Yep.
Derek is gonna get some healing. Derek, you are no longer prone.
No, he's been prone the whole time.
Just laying there.
Yeah. Or he was even somehow prone while we were walking over.
And after I healed him too.
And now he's prone again.
Yeah, Derek is healed up.
Oh no, I have fallen over, Annis. Oh no.
How could this have happened to me? Really,
I
don't know. Someone tell me. Yeah.
And like
most
Penelope,
importantly, Johnny has her spell slots back.
Yay!
'Cause Warlock.
Jealous.
The reason Derek keeps falling over prone is because Penelope just keeps like reaching over and just slightly nudging him so that he falls over. But she's like being stealthy about it.
So stealthy.
She's like, boop.
Okay, so everyone got their short rest benefits as appropriate.
Yeah.
Then you go to the shop and see Lucretia. Yeah, we're just popping up pictures like it's an actual JRPG.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, Lucretia. Hey, dead apostle wife. Sorry. That is not how I greet her.
I assume that is not actually how you greet her. That would be very strange.
She'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But yeah, so I guess we walk into the shop.
Yeah. When you walk in, you can see her looking over some of the fancy elven outfits. She seems to be actually interested in a nice dark green dress in contrast to her black outfit.
Ooh.
Oh, hello. That was quick.
Sorry. Anyway, what?
I think that looked good on you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah,
Every now and then it helps to get away from the usual black or white.
Yeah, it pops with like your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we both agree you should go for the green dress.
Yeah.
We left money when we...
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Just like, we didn't steal from this shop, right?
Oh my gosh. And then, what about these earrings over here?
I like her feathers.
Are you just accessorizing her now?
Yes.
Okay. Roll for fashion.
Can I roll for fashion?
Yeah. Rolling for fashion.
Fashion's his middle name. Fuck, where do we roll that?
Just roll a d20.
Oh, okay.
Just roll a d20.
I'm at 20 on this. I'm gonna be so excited.
Yep.
Fashion, baby!
Walk with fashion, baby.
He's just like, I got you. Hold on. Just starts sliding his hand through all the fucking clothing. Pulls out some earrings. And they're mind you, they're feathers as well. They're black, but these are fucking fashionable because they've got golden fucking edge tips to the feathers. It's like, pop! You know? They're classy. Like the classy, fine lady she is. So, you know. Aidin's in full fashion mode. He just almost died earlier, but now he's in fashion mode.
I found a scrunchie that has sequins on it.
I wasn't aware that I wandered into a Forever 21.
Annis finds nothing.
Annis finds something with no sleeves.
Look,
She's
a dead
here
apostle can actually go into Forever 21.
The Dead Apostle is Forever 21.
Look, Annis isn't here for the look. She's here for the efficiency. A 6 just means she's on point.
Oh.
You wanted to speak with me again?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, whenever you're done shopping.
Oh, I might be here for a bit. I'm kind of killing time until... later.
Later?
Well, I am going to have to go back in there eventually, but from our discussions before, I assume you would like me to let you in to resolve the Drider situation however you see fit. And when we do that, I'm going to ask the Drider to show us the way to the portal. And then from there, you can take things as you need to.
That's fair. Speaking of that,
Okay.
would you want to go first?
Well, yeah. That's kind of the reason we came over here.
Yeah. Well, that and the Drider.
I don't. We had this discussion.
I mean, I still have to ask her the question. That was something I was going to ask earlier.
Okay, fine. If you want to ask first, you can. Mine's probably going to take a hot minute.
Okay,
so...
mine will be quick. Yeah. I mean, yeah. So, speaking about the Drider, you know, having her show you to the door, or the gate, or portal, as you call it, hear me out, because totally her origin was awakened, and we have no information on the shadow.
But also, maybe we want to do this in a quieter room where we're not
There's
surrounded.
nobody here. Just
Are we the only ones here?
There is an elven woman standing politely behind the desk, watching this go on with a customer service smile who is saying nothing.
Yeah, maybe we should probably go somewhere where we're not disturbing this poor lady who is just trying to do her job.
That's fair. You should still go with the green dress, though. I'm just saying, before we go anywhere.
I'll keep that in mind. Could you hang on to this for me? Yes, thank you very much. She sets it down. I'll be right back, I'm sure. And then you guys can step outside and go around behind the shop.
But Penelope slides some coins over the counter for the lady.
Ooh,
Thank you very much.
Like, yeah, she can pick it up later. Just don't let her pay any more for it.
Ooh, Penelope.
What?
I'm covering for her.
Yeah? I'm about to have a really big ask.
Oh, that's fair. Ask her. You know what? Smart planning. I didn't know what a sugar mommy was.
Anyway, so do you want to go ahead and ask her now that we're outside and not surrounded by fashion?
To be fair, started in there. So, hear me out. We don't know anything about this shadow. And she's obviously been inside Dream's End for quite a while before she did come out. If there's a way we could potentially, just be like, hey, could we take a peek-see in your head for a few? First of all, see if the shadow touched her at all, because we don't know if it just needs to make eye contact or if it has to cover you, because the scribe enveloped him. That's what we saw in the memory. And if it's different, then we've got to be even more on guard and figure out a way to get around it. And second of all, if she's been in Dream's End for a while, we could get a mapping of this area before anyone else has seen it. And that'd be to our advantage before, this whole war, Holy Grail war thing. Would it not? So...
There might be some advantage to that, but I would not be able to enter her head without the aid of a dragon, because as a Drider, I can't put her to sleep.
That's fair. I didn't think about that. Like, specifically dragon or dragonborn?
A dragon with the special trait of being able to put things to sleep.
Okay.
I know one, but he's currently intoxicated.
Yep, we know him too.
I wonder if a potion of sleeping would work on her.
No.
Probably not.
Doesn't seem likely. I guess you could technically test it on yourself, and if it worked on you, it would probably work on them.
Well, I guess, I could do that. If you wanted to test on me.
Actually, wait, are half-elves immune? I don't even remember.
No. That'd be, like...
Is it a full elf thing?
Annis should be immune, and she's half-elf.
Say they have...
Yeah, you're immune. You have Fey ancestry.
Okay, I thought I gave it the advantage, but not full on. Okay.
Yeah, you're immune.
That's why it was so weird that we all got put to sleep at the party.
Yes, that was an intentionally unexpected element, and a clue that you were dealing with a dragon, because they're one of the only things in D&D that can put elves to sleep.
Hey. Yeah, you have advantage on saving throws, and then magic, but you can't be put. Okay, it was the charm that has advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I know one of them was in there.
But suffice it to say, I think that I would not want to be asleep in her vicinity.
Yeah.
Or lose track of myself in that space. We were relatively safe among the other druids before, but...
So if the dragon did it, everybody would be asleep and not just one person?
Oh, no, he's just an ass. I wouldn't want to... I would not want to bring him into a hostile environment. He means well, but he's very intoxicated all the time.
Can we
all the time
unintoxicate him?
No.
I tried that.
No, you don't want to do that.
No.
He does not possess an awakened origin, but if he did, it would be drunk off your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's already doing really well at that, so...
We would also have to track him down, and then get him to agree to help us.
I suspect sobering him up might actually kill him.
Oh.
That too.
Oh, that's concerning.
That too, yeah.
Okay.
So that plan is out, but maybe we could still get her to give us a map or something.
I mean, she'll probably lead us close enough to it. She was saying she would.
Yeah.
Well, a map of Dream's End.
Oh.
Although I suspect I could send Bartholomew into Dream's End and be able to see, not very far, but I'd be able to see the area around the portal at least.
If anything, I'll ask her about if she came in contact with the shadow.
I suspect that shadow is possibly connected more directly to the root, if it is awakening origins. Which is a bit concerning, but I do think it is a noteworthy thing to be cautious of.
I was hoping one of the questions I could figure out is if it's treated, with your staff earlier with the spiders, if there's enough light that it'll retreat, or if it's just a shadow being itself and it doesn't need shadows to travel. That's one of the things I was hoping, because if we can just go in there, keep the staff on us, keep a bright, sphere of light, we might be safer, but just need more information on it.
It is possible that actual light would disrupt it. From what I could see from my admittedly strange vantage point when we were within Scribe's dream, it seemed like the creature attempted to grab him, but only when he leaned closely in and was not in the direct light of the world around him.
Okay.
It did not pursue him out when he was pulled away.
But when we saw Dream's End, it was like a constant, what? Dusk, dawn? It was a orangey, purpley haze?
Yeah.
Wasn't it still bright enough, or was it dark enough that there could be shadows? So maybe it has to be like extreme sunlight.
Or maybe it's something like the light coming out of the portal only extended a certain amount into our world, and the shadow could only move in that light. If that makes any sense. Or the atmosphere from Dream's End, maybe?
I'm certain there are some properties. It could just be a simple matter of, like so many other creatures, it can't exist on this side.
It's also fair.
But this is a lot of supposition about a very dangerous entity.
Yeah, we have to figure out more before anybody tries any sort of ritual in there.
Did you have a theory, Penelope?
About... Oh, not really.
We could try going to one of the clock tower libraries and seeing if they have any information about it. Probably not, but it's worth a shot.
There's certainly no harm in research.
Yeah.
Derek gets a flashback of the library. Not that one, because he didn't go on your adventure, just in general, sitting in a library being really bored.
Oh, jeez. He's just like, oh god, books, no. Not learning.
That was my thing. So it's all you know.
Derek sits down like, I will find you, Waldo.
God.
No, not Waldo.
Who are you searching for, Derek?
A striped man with a cane.
Oh,
My
no.
nemesis.
I'll keep my eyes peeled, man.
Some call him Wally, but I know him as Waldo.
Is he here or is he in London?
He could be anywhere.
Oh,
He
fuck.
travels in crowds.
He could be you, Aidin, and you just don't know it.
Derek, bro, I swear I'm not Wally. My name's Aidin.
I don't know,
believe you.
Derek. It sounds like something Waldo would say.
Trying to pit them against each
I'm
other.
joking.
Oh my god, they're too dumb to understand this.
Are you procrastinating on purpose, Penelope?
I might be.
Okay.
You can do it. Guidance.
Oh.
Giving you courage.
Okay, so my question is, why do you know why Morgan Le Fay was in Scribe's head?
Oh, that's
And then
a bit of an easier question, actually. It's because you summoned her.
Yeah, but like, why did she end up in there? Like, why did I summon her instead of my lady?
I suspect that what happened was because you were in a dream space, your attempt at summoning your lady didn't work because she's not asleep. But you summoned one who was.
Oh, what?
So Morgan was asleep.
She's
Woke
asleep?
her.
I'm not an expert on the subject of Morgan Le Fay, but my understanding is that at present she is sleeping.
Sleeping on the reverse side?
That I'm not entirely sure of. She's a very sneaky one, but I have encountered her when dreamwalking before. I've never encountered her in the flesh.
Oh my god, stop. That's gonna drive me crazy. Sorry. He was wiggling the picture of Lucretia around on the screen. It was
Oh.
like, oh my god, stop.
Can
very
Annis
distracting.
roll
But,
history to see if
Sure.
she knows
You can.
anything about Penelope? Nope.
I want to roll.
You know what?
What
I
does one
figured
class
maybe,
teach me?
you know, Annis grew up in Sherwood. Maybe.
Jack shit. So close to that 20 with that. Oh, nice.
20,
Wow.
baby.
Yeah, so from the Arthurian lore that Penelope's familiar with, like, for starters, you understand that the lore of King Arthur is not consistent.
Yeah.
Various people added their own takes on stuff and their own, you know, ideas for it throughout the years. So it's kind of a fuzzy thing that has a lot of shared, almost like tropes, but not like a single canon. But as Penelope understands it, Morgan Le Fay is definitely talked about in various contexts of King Arthur and, you know, the fall of Camelot and Mordred and all of that. But you don't really know what happens to her at the end of the story. Like, some people have pinned some possibilities. The last thing that Penelope can remember happening with Morgan Le Fay is that she was present along with the Lady of the Lake when King Arthur is taken to Avalon. But you don't know if she went to Avalon or if she simply saw him off to it.
Gotcha. No, we don't really know what happens to her at the end of all the Arthurian legends. Oh boy. So the follow-up question, which isn't really a question, is more like a, oh no, this might not be good. When I was going to sleep last night, I heard her voice in my head. And I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if she's in my head. I don't know. I don't know what to do. And the lady's looking into it for me. But she also told me not to go to sleep until she gets back to me and can figure something out. And I'm kind of freaking out, not gonna lie.
You're afraid that she's invading your mind.
Much.
I'm sorry, if you said anything it didn't pick up.
Oh, I said, yeah, pretty much.
Well, that is unlikely, but if you're truly concerned, then I can help you with that. I have some expertise when it comes to the realm of dreams.
Yeah.
If you would like, I can help you shield your mind from external influence while you sleep.
Would that prevent the lady from checking
It would prevent any external force that does not have a claim on you from invading your dreams.
Okay. That would be lovely. Cause yeah, I don't want her up in my brain.
So at this point, she reaches over to one of the nearby trees that is behind the dress shop, and she wiggles her fingers a little bit in a gesture that actually to Annis looks suspiciously like druidcraft, but isn't quite that. And one of the branches of the tree splits out a little bit and bends itself into a very complex pattern that isn't quite a dream catcher, but kind of feels like one. And she twists it a little bit until it becomes a bracelet. And then she plucks it from the tree and she hands it to Penelope and says, "If you keep this on your dominant hand when you sleep, nothing that does not have a stronger connection to you should be able to invade your dreams."
Okay. Thank you. Okay, but what? So she heard both of my names. Do you think that's gonna cause a problem?
It may make it a bit easier for her to reach out to you, but the full scope of how the fair folk utilize names is a bit lost to me. It's never been a source of my expertise.
Sure. So you don't think you need to peek into my head?
I'm not necessarily sure I understand what that would accomplish for you. If you're afraid that she's in there, then this should hopefully keep her away. Or if she is lurking in secret, we would not find her. She chose to make herself available to you within Scribe's Head.
Gotcha. Well, I guess they'll help me out until the lady can get back to me then.
I think you're going to be okay, but if she does reach out to you at times, try not to give her too much information. That's the true weapon of walking in dreams. It's what you learn, not what you can do. It's not like a horror movie where someone can hurt you in your dreams, but they can learn things that they can use to hurt you.
That's true. What were you gonna say?
So you know what you can do to stop her?
What?
You should sing that song you were singing earlier by
No.
half-orc Celine Dion.
No, that won't work.
She'll never get information out of you then. Just nothing but the Titanic.
But you know what? Yes, you're right. You are absolutely right. If she tries to contact me again, I'll just sing "My Heart Will Go On" at her.
Wish I could hear it.
Cool boy.
It'll work. I'm telling you, it'll work.
And apparently she'll be very confused.
Just the look on Penelope's face is just not amused.
You wait. That's gonna save your ass in the future.
From my encounters with her, she seems to be a bit disoriented each time. I'm not sure that she's fully coherent with what she's doing herself.
Good.
Well,
I guess the question would be if, when you're asleep and you're dreaming, how lucid are you? I suspect that she's operating in similar rules where the world around her feels like a dream to her. And she'll forget things that I've told her in the past. I'm not sure exactly how much of her experiences even carry over from one dream to the next.
Oh.
I'm gonna find out.
I mean, if she pops into my dreams, which is not going to happen.
Yeah, bracelet.
But, ugh. Ugh! It's all the mess.
But you got a good thing out of it. Thank you, Lucretia.
So, I mean, I guess you and I can talk later about other things.
Of course, as I said, I won't be hard to find. I'm thinking about going by and paying a visit to some old friends who I haven't seen in some time, and then I'll be taking Echo and Ilya back to their castle. If you're planning on visiting the cave tomorrow, I can be back as needed.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
At some point in the future, we're going to be confronting another dead apostle, if you're interested in that.
Oh, yeah.
How are you going down the list? Because it's quite long.
No,
I've got a bone to pick with Von Femme.
Ah, yes. He's an irritating shit, isn't he? I won't ask what he did to get on your bad side. He does that to people.
He is.
Any tips? Does he have a secret weakness? If we grab him by his elbow, will he just surrender? I don't know.
In terms of weakness, I'd say that his biggest folly would be that he absolutely loves to play with his food. He likes to play games. He likes to go for entertainment. He's a bored immortal. He will make wagers. He will place bets. He will create situations for the drama of it. As long as he's entertained, he'll forgive almost anything.
So if we walk in and just punch him right in the dick.
But he's entertained.
But then we entertain him, he'll be fine.
If you can make it from the dick punching phase to the entertainment phase without being destroyed, I'm sure it will work out great.
I got this. I'll do the entertaining. We simultaneously do this.
Let's not punch anyone in the dick.
We saw some of your candy left over.
Oh my god, no, not the candy.
She said he plays with his food.
It's a euphemism, Aidin.
Actually, come to think of it, you're giving me an idea. I haven't really thought about him yet, but...
Oh.
Ideas, I like those.
He might be my opportunity to find at least one random element to this war.
Oh no, what do you mean?
Well, in the previous Grail Wars, fate and chance have played a big part in the participants. It seems like every time at least one person wanders in unawares, or otherwise completely separate from the plans of the people architecting such a war. I might be able to leverage his strange connections with the world to randomize one of the participants in this one. It's leverage, to say the very least. He would do quite a bit for a worthy prize for the people visiting him on his boat.
Thought that apostles aren't supposed to be able to enter the Grail Wars.
Oh, he wouldn't want to do it himself. No, he would want to bet on it. But more to the point, I feel like the contests that he holds tend to have high stakes. Perhaps he would be interested in exchanging something I find of interest within his collection for such a prize. Penelope, give me an insight check.
Oh boy.
I want an insight. I weep.
Teen?
Okay. All right. You're gonna hear something in your head.
Oh boy. Congratulations, everyone. Penelope's going crazy.
That's okay. I had a lot of voices in his head earlier. No, while that's being typed out, he's just kind of looking at Anna's like, I don't know if I like the idea of if I'm hearing this correctly. It sounds like he would put somebody in the Grail War. And if you're having issues with somebody being on that boat, we wouldn't want him in the Grail War, so we don't want that opportunity, right? That's what that sounds like to me.
Aidin was there for the Freddy conversation, just not for the...
Not for the...
Okay.
Yeah. Because he was like, say mean things, and then...
Yeah,
was like,
that's right.
And he's kind of like, if that's the case, we don't want to let him join if Freddy's a potential to enter.
No. What? I mean, he wouldn't enter. he'd probably offer it up as, like, the entry as a prize or something. Hold on. Is she able to respond?
She can.
To what you just heard? Okay,
yep.
Cool. 25 words?
Nope.
Oh!
This is something different.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
Sending, you'd have to say out loud. She's probably telepathically speaking to you. Hey, yo.
You look rattled. Is everything okay?
And she's just kind of, like, zoning out for
Hi,
a second.
Shelly.
Penelope puts up a screensaver. You see little flying toasters.
Okay, so if what you're saying is correct, it's she would offer the position to him to offer as a prize to his gambling.
You're gonna get stabbed, man.
That would be a randomized winner.
I'm holding a needle. Shelly. Ugh, why are you like this?
And Penelope is just, like, looking over at Lucretia, just, like, with a look of concern on her face.
Insight. To your face.
Fuzzy.
The inside is concern.
Fuzzy, please.
23 insight.
The inside is concern.
What's her face look like? Is it also concerned, or is it just Penelope that's concerned? Staring at both their faces.
Shelly, either get on my shoulder or don't, but please stop standing on my organs. Shelly.
She's like, love me.
Shelly!
I'm a cat.
Yes, you're a very cute cat. You're a very cute menace.
You still there?
Uh-oh.
No, I'm here.
Oh,
I'm just
Yeah.
trying not to mix too many conversations at one time.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, where you just got chopped away for a minute. What does Lucretia's face look like while Penelope looks concerned?
Exactly the same.
Oh, she's also concerned. Oh.
No.
Just looks
She looks the same way she has before. She's pretty
oh,
serene.
okay.
It's pretty much exactly like in her picture. She's pretty chill.
I can see 2 question marks, and that is it. The only thing that isn't trans.
Aidin, you can see her raise her eyebrows for a second and tilt her head in a knowing nod to Penelope.
Penelope just, like, turns, like, 15 different shades of red at this point.
See what you're doing. You're leaving me out. You're leaving Anna's out, too.
Thanks, Fuzzy. Thank you for stepping directly on my tree.
I did sidesteps to Anna. She's like, they're having a secret conversation without us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, totally are.
Shit.
I see those faces.
Annis is gonna insight now.
That's right. Betrayal.
No, they're kind of just standing there staring at each other. It's a little weird.
And nodding. And eyebrow raising. Those are telltale signs of mind talk.
But you have to speak out loud to use sending.
I mean, that's just for sending.
Well, and Penelope's out of sending anyway.
I mean, you don't need sending.
Oh. Are there other ways to talk in your head?
Oh, I mean, Einosh was doing it earlier than me.
Oh, he was?
I mean, do you see my face right now? It's still.
Wait,
really
he was
blank.
talking to your head? What?
Yeah. What was he saying to you?
Did you not hear me yelling back at him?
We just assumed you were being you.
Oh.
I was unconscious for a
No.
while?
Well, here, let me clarify. He tried to sit here and convince me that he would not kill everybody if, if I let him get into my body. That fucker was out of his mind if he thought I was going to let him in here.
Oh, so you didn't agree?
Absolutely not. My body's a holy temple only for Lady Eldath to rejoice her good love.
So, does he have to have permission to body hop?
Oh, I'm pretty sure he doesn't because I absolutely had spores in me. Yeah. It's probably because he wasn't dead, and so he couldn't hop just
Oh.
Yeah. It probably would have required a ritual of some sort that, like, he would have been like, oh, I'll stop fighting. And then, like, get in my body, and I ain't having that. There's a reason I was yelling at him that he's a filthy liar.
Yeah, a lot was going on, and I wasn't really...
Is that Penelope laughing, like, in character?
Yeah, are you laughing in
character? Are you laughing in character?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
What? They are having a secret conversation.
Thank you, I told you. I've seen it before. My trust.
Very nervous laughter, like, oh my...
Alright, let us in on this. That's not fair. I want to know.
Okay. Is it about Johnny?
It probably is. I mean, look how red she is.
I rolled a dirty 20 inside.
You can see Penelope's eyes going back and forth between Lucretia and Johnny. Yes.
Yeah, she's just like bright red. Her eyes are like darting back and forth. And she's like,
so either it's a congratulations about them going out and kissing, or it's about that, you know, that whole spot for the like River War. I mean, both are kind of up in the air. It's solid answers.
And out loud she says, I'm gonna have to talk to her about that.
That's certainly fair.
I'm sorry,
yes, I do think that this might be a good course of action. So at this point she turns to Aidin and says, if you're really looking for a spot in the Grail War, you might have a chance to win one.
Yes. I was gonna say, if it's up for grabsies at that fucking place, you bet your ass he was gonna go in blazing.
And she's just gonna be like, I need to talk to her about it, but also I think you should talk to her about it as well.
What?
Because she has to be... Just talk to her about it too.
I understand. At this point, she turns and she looks at Johnny, and Johnny starts doing the thing that Penelope did.
Were they having a conversation?
Just you and me just left out.
Just trust me, guys. This is...
We'll have our own conversation. He just stares
I'll
at
tell
her.
you guys as soon as
And it
you go.
stares back. Nothing's actually happening.
Nothing.
And it just turns and stares at
Oh
Derek,
my god,
too.
no. I promise I'll tell you guys.
Polyfill Fight Club don't need you.
No, I promise
They're
I'll
staring at
no.
themselves.
Penelope is just like,
Throwing down hand signs, like...
oh no.
Alice is trying to communicate that she wants to be nasty.
Oh my god.
Oh Lord, I was gonna please say you're not staring at.
She's trying to communicate to Aidin that she wants to be nasty with Derek.
I mean, he picks up on it.
Whoa.
He's like, I'm backing out of this quiet conversation.
She's laying down, claiming her turf without actually claiming her turf.
So Penelope, you notice, and also Annis, just off of like leftover insight check from before, you can see Johnny goes through a bit of emotion. First, there's like a skeptical eyes narrowing, and then a slow shift to looking back to Penelope, almost surprised. And then she looks back to Lucretia, who's holding the same demeanor throughout all of this. And then she looks back to Penelope, and Penelope, you can pick up on she's looking for you to confirm. Like, it's sort of like a questioning look, like she's looking for some kind of confirmation or approval.
He just nods.
All I can hear is the way he looks at me.
And I look at him.
Yeah.
And she looks at me. And I look at her. I'm fucking kidding.
I said, I'm sorry. What did you want again?
It's okay, one day we'll have our own nice silent conversation, Annis.
Guys.
You could both turn into horses.
What?
I'll wear my own horse mask, thank you very much.
We'll make some hand gestures. We'll figure out sign language.
I'm teaching the blights how to do that.
And like Penelope
Johnny
is
nods to Lucretia after that, and then Lucretia turns back to the group. Well, in the interest of fairness, I'll get you all an invitation should you wish to participate.
I don't know what's happening, but sure.
Penelope just walks over and like just.
Are we talking
just
about
kind of
the Grail War or something else?
She puts a hand on Johnny's arm like, more secret, quiet conversation, except there's no conversation happening. Woo!
Johnny looks a little bit shaken by all of this. Like, it's a lot that she wasn't expecting in this moment.
She's just gonna look up at Johnny and be like, we'll talk about this later.
Yeah, we probably should.
Yeah.
To this, Lucretia looks over to Annis. And Annis doesn't hear any voice in her head. But she turns to Annis and goes,
Rude!
Do you also have any questions, just while we're going around the class?
I think I'm good.
Fair enough. Well, I dare say that I've learned what I needed to learn for today. If anyone needs me, I guess I'll be picking up a dress and then making the rounds and catching up with old friends. Is there anything you would like me to say to your friend in the castle?
Oh, tell him to expect a call. We've got a spider situation.
That's fair. Would you like me to bring him back tomorrow?
Yes!
If you could help us deal with
the
situation.
Yeah, spider to spider conversation. He might have a better go at it.
Yeah.
Kindred spirit.
8-legged spirits.
Woo! And then they can show off each other's babies.
No!
I think that'd go well.
No!
Well, you can just stay outside. I mean, we're gonna have to go in anyways. I just blindfold you.
That's even worse.
I mean, look, Montgomery did great when he couldn't see.
That's because he's a crazy paladin.
Look, the difference between Kwaku and Shelara is that Kwaku knows how to keep his spider children, pets, whatever the hell he wants to call them, under wraps.
I get it.
It's okay, Penelope.
So I didn't actually know that Raps is made of spiders.
We didn't.
I don't think they told him. So no, it just
we
goes
didn't
over
find
his head.
that out until way later than necessary. I think.
Yeah, he's a big old swarm of spiders wearing a mummy costume.
The first thing I asked Raps is if he was 1,000 spiders in a trench coat, and he said no.
He's 1,000 spiders wrapped up?
He said, "Mrr." Thank
That's
you very
fair.
much.
I thought he like shook his head or something. I'll have to go back and listen to the first episode.
Oh my god.
I think you met him at the end of the first one. It might be the second episode.
I think that's all the questions we have, though. You've got your bracelet.
Yeah. And
I did add it to your inventory, by the way.
Oh, sweet.
It's like I've got to, if anyone wants to come with me, I gotta go talk to Soren.
Are you sure you want to talk to him about that right now and not maybe tomorrow after you've dealt with your spider problem?
I need to. Yes, he's got to be prepared. He might need to fireproof his stall.
Wait, are you planning on bringing a nightmare back?
It's his child. I'm gonna talk to him about his baby.
Okay, so the blights are one thing, but if you bring a nightmare back, they're gonna kill it.
Rude. He's there.
Everyone would kill. It's a nightmare.
You can't help that he's flaming.
It's gonna be pretty difficult to convince people not to kill him.
Well, I at least should talk to him about it. It's rude not to. And at that point, it's his choice. Granted, I'm very against it because Archon's just very overwhelmed and he looks like he just needs some time. And also not with the spider lady, Shelara.
See, I do agree that Aidin should probably talk to Soren about
At least
Archon
give him
and tell him
the
what's
update.
happened to him.
Yes, thank you.
But, like, I don't think that this conversation's gonna go the way Aidin wants it to. I'm gonna be honest.
I think Soren should be the one to hear it and to get his feelings out there and to say what he would want.
Yeah, because, I mean, Soren could want us to just kind of help Archon move on.
And if that's the case, then I would give Archon the passing
Then,
could do.
Yeah, then go, like, I think you should go talk to him before tomorrow.
Thank you, Penelope.
Just to get...
I'm not just gonna...
Just to get some closure.
Yeah.
Out there.
Thank you. And then...
You might want to also tell his boss lady or something to not let him go on a crazy midnight mission for vengeance or something. Speaking as someone who has done that. Well, not for vengeance, but in general.
Derek, what have you done?
I fight crime.
Derek? Stop fighting crime at midnight.
He was fighting crime when we met him, remember?
That's fair.
Yes, I remember that night, Annis.
So do I.
Gross.
I needed to talk to leaders. I can't remember why. I can't remember.
Yeah, oh no.
Fuck.
But, yeah, and, yeah, I think that'll pretty much wrap it up. Oh, and Lucretia, you don't have to pay for the dress, by the way.
See my babies first.
Oh, that was very kind of you. Just out of curiosity from looking at it, was that cursed German gold?
Ben.
It's better to spread it.
Yeah.
Are the people gonna be cursed?
They'll be fine.
Okay.
They'll be fine.
As long as they don't hold on to it for too long.
They'll be fine. Aidin, don't make that face. They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Makes face to Derek silently. Pretends they're talking in their minds.
Derek is really uncomfortable because he's worried that everyone can talk with their minds but him.
Oh no.
He makes a swooshing hula hoop Wednesday motion.
That would probably look like a pelvic thrust.
No, he doesn't have the ability to make like a pelvic thrust like that. There's too many legs.
It's like swaying?
Yes.
Derek looks uncomfortably at Annis. Sending the I need an adult eyes.
Annis, do it back. Annis, do it back.
No.
You gotta join in on this.
Annis just glares at Aidin.
And he just makes the motion. Wednesday. You're joining in.
Aidin? What are you talking about?
Wednesday.
Oh. See, because it definitely looked like you were being
I can't make those motions
nasty.
I got it.
Definitely looked like you wanted to be nasty.
No.
With us.
No.
Which, no.
No. Absolutely not.
Okay.
Stay. And then just like starts walking off, just so upset.
What? Why were you trying to telepathically communicate Hula Hoop Wednesday? Okay, well.
Oh god. Okay, so where are we going from here, guys?
I need to go check the blights. Like,
okay, you need to check on the blights. Annis, what are you up to?
I suppose I'll go round up some food for Shelara.
Okay.
Gross.
Yeah. Someone's got to do it.
When do you want to drop it off?
I'll just do it on my own.
Okay. Just.
And then.
Leave it at like the front of the water. Don't get too.
Yeah, I'll go with you just in case.
So.
Now you have a Derek accompanying you. Okay, so you're gonna go do that.
Actually, I need you.
Oh,
Oh yeah, to talk to the blights.
I need you. We can get food together afterwards, make it real quick. But if you can come with me,
just go through the spider drive.
Don't you need to? You also need to talk to Soren first.
Okay, so blights, we'll go see the babies first. We'll get back. You'll take care of the food. I'll talk
Oh, I
to
can
Soren.
pick up food from the barracks where Soren is.
Oh yeah, and then we go. Okay, solid plan.
Yeah.
You're so smart. You're so smart.
Okay, so you guys are gonna go talk to the blights,
You're gonna talk to John.
and then you're gonna go to the barracks. You're gonna get the food from the barracks. Go to the cave.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna talk to Soren.
Yeah.
At some point, when do we want to? Do we want to go to? Oh God, I forgot the name.
Edwinstowe?
Edwinstowe.
Yeah, we can go for lunch.
Yeah.
I guess I should pick up my horse head while I'm out. At the
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay. So I could join you wherever.
Oh, yeah, because you weren't there for the first trip to Edwinstowe.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was like, this sounds like a human place. Let me go get my horse head.
Okay, so you guys, while you guys are taking care of your errands, Johnny and I will have a talk, and then we'll all meet up and go to Edwinstowe and have lunch. It'll be lovely.
Let me before I head out. It would make more sense, or before we head out. You need to hit up the elders first, because if we can bring the blights over now.
I can't help you. I don't have the spell slots to cast Speak with Plants.
Oh no!
I can't
And a
help.
short rest doesn't bring back. any
No,
spells.
it has to be a long rest.
All right. Well then.
You can try and grab another druid.
You could
Grandpa.
get
Nina.
a level 3 spell slot back for your natural recovery feature, Annis.
Oh,
That's
really?
what yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I'm really confused.
Oh, I guess I can cast it at 3rd level then. Okay.
Works for me.
Well,
I
you
get
could
one.
get have a combined level equal to or less than half your druid level, so you could get a 1 and a 2, or you could get a 3.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
I'll take the 3. But that's it. I'm tapped after that.
Okay, so if that's the
Yep.
case, then we're Gucci.
Until we do another short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say, hit up the elders first, find them real quick, and see if we can start bringing the blights over. See if we can leave them with Scribe. 'Cause remember, we were thinking about leaving with Scribe. So I guess technically we should just find Scribe.
I don't... Let's see after the talk with the blights what
Okay.
happens. Because with Einosh being stone now, we may not need to leave them with
That's
Scribe.
fair. That's fair. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, just for making sure they have a druid to just give them nice dirt now and then, because we're gonna be busy.
Let's just see how the talk with the blights goes.
Definitely. Okay. I'll eventually remember what I actually wanted to go to the elders for. I completely fucking forgot.
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so the important thing is that we're splitting the party.
Yep.
Yep.
We're totally doing that.
Okay, let's
Just have the.
see which half we want to do first. So the Penelope app is talking to Johnny,
Mhm.
and the other party is going to the blights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the other party first, and then we can do the Penelope Johnny one, because I think that the Penelope Johnny one is probably going to be a little more variable. It's hard for me to predict how long that's going to go, whereas I have a feeling I've got an idea for how long the blight conversation is going to go.
Too long. So we gotta do a couple of things.
But we're not going to do like the Soren conversation just yet, because we are running up a little closer to 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can traumatize that boy next week.
I mean, I don't work in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, I work in the morning, but I'm cool with taking however much we need.
I'm here.
How are you?
I'm okay for right now, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll play it by ear.
Yeah. All right, so let's go with Team Sherwood first.
Right. Yep. Get on my
Heading
back.
to the Aidin Grove.
Sure.
Yeehaw.
Team Sherwood plus Derek.
I thought
Yeah.
we came from the Fight Club.
Team
Yes.
Sherwood plus
Team Hula Hoop Wednesday is now approaching.
Team Hula Hoop Wednesday.
Fuck yeah, Hula Hoop Wednesday.
Yep. So you are now back at the Grove. You don't have any issues getting there.
All right, close your eyes when we go there. It's my secret road. I want you to know how to get there.
Haven't you shown them how to get there before?
Yeah, remember we like.
I wasn't sure if I covered your eyes the first time.
We booked it so fast to get there.
Oh, okay.
The first time.
Then we are booking it again. My babies.
Okay.
So he's like giving Annis the rundown of like I don't remember if he told you or not. He's like, okay, so the night that the other night when we everyone slept and you were Derek probably doing the nasty, and then I was over here. Look, I saw those eyes, invisible.
Do you want my help or not?
Yes. Okay, so what had happened was, in the morning, they had some glowing green, and it seemed fine. It seemed like Eldath was doing her thing. It seemed them at all. But then Einosh was being an asshole and was like, how dare you, like, he's like, haha, look what you did to your babies. I thought, you're better than this. Now I'm like, oh God, I gotta make sure the children are okay. Because now I know it's probably just a bluff, but I'm still scared.
Okay.
It didn't seem like they were hurt. So if you're able to talk to them, make sure they're fine. Maybe their connection's cut, that also now that he's a stone. I also told him that, like, you're like the head honcho in charge. Cool druid, the druid they listen to.
All right. So when they get there, Annis will cast Speak with Plants. She will find
when
Juniper.
you get there, as Aidin left them last time, there were kind of a giant cuddle pile of blights on the wagon.
Well, they were on the ground. I had the blanket out too.
Huh?
I had the blanket out too, so they can have
yeah,
some
and
space.
The blanket was out too. Yeah. So when you get there now, you find all of the blights are lying down.
Like, no movement?
You don't see any movement.
Oh, Annis.
I'm rolling a nature check.
Yeah. Can I roll insight to tell if they're like any signs of like
At the 10?
You're going to be in the world of nature checks for this part because they're plants, and one of their traits is they're indistinguishable from other plants.
Can I have guidance to myself,
Yeah.
actually?
Yeah.
guidance to myself?
Well, that's only 11.
Fuck my life. Yeah, I got a 9. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, on first glance, they look like logs. They're just lying still on the ground.
Juniper?
That's not normal, is it?
Juniper? And he, like, rushes over to her and, like, goes to scoop her up without, like, doing the wait for her. And he's, like, panicking.
When you pick up the log that you think is Juniper, you find because again, they all look like they're indistinguishable from plants when they're still. But that's where you left Juniper. So you pick that one up. And what you see is that the thing that you pick up is lighter than you remember. It feels hollow. And some of that green that you saw before is kind of sitting on the side of it like sap.
Does she move at all when I pick her up?
Nope.
Juniper, come on now. Juniper?
Can I...
Getting no response.
So they're just like featureless logs now, no leaves, no roots.
Just that green sap.
They are like hollow logs. Like, if you remember, like, just to pull up I'll show you a picture of blights again. So this is what blights look like. Imagine those, but they are lighter and they feel hollow. They feel like husks or shells.
So, Eldath, I asked her for protection against, his connection to them. And so she provided protection.
and that was it. And they didn't seem like they were hurt in the morning, and they had like the green glow, but that was it. It was just in the joints.
Huh. And Einosh said something like, how dare you do that? Or...
He was like, I thought you were better than this, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, no, I just was protecting them from you.
Well, maybe they went dormant when he got turned into stone? Can I roll another nature check or some other skill?
Can we bring her to Paps?
I mean, I suppose.
I'm nervous.
I'm making a roll for both of you.
Okay. Definitely a good sign. Hi, Shelly. Careful where you step. Ow. Yes, Shelly, you're very cute.
Okay, so as you're picking them up and you're trying to see what's going on with them, Annis notices that the soil beneath Juniper is slightly discolored. And upon checking, you find similar discolored soil under each of the blights that you check.
Huh.
What's going on? What do you see?
The soil looks weird down here. Does it look like green or?
It looks like almost like a yellow, like an almost golden yellow. It's on the edges of it. It looks like the green goop that was on the side of them, but in the center, it's more of a golden yellow.
Annis is going to carefully dig a little bit into the soil.
Maybe there's new seeds down there?
Okay, as Annis is digging, she give me a perception check, actually.
Or just Annis?
Because she's digging, yeah.
Okay.
So as you're digging, you notice that the soil, because this is one of those non-sight perception things, neat. You notice that the soil actually is firm in the area that you're digging. And you slowly, almost like you're excavating something from sand or soil, you brush away, and what you see looking up at you is a face.
But not Lucretia.
I did not hear anything before Cretia.
We're growing Lucretias.
Oh, shit.
Now you may do a new nature roll.
Okay. Oh, sure.
Yeah, he's just like hovering over you, like super frantic.
Whatever 18 plus 4 is.
You've heard about something like this before. You've seen a picture in a book. The picture that you saw in a book, it looks like that.
Oh. So is it like a tiny little dryad face?
Tiny little dryad face.
And this was under Juniper specifically?
Yep.
Does the face move or react in any way?
Yeah. It shifts slightly now that you've unearthed it a little bit and turns and stares at you.
Wait, do I see it?
Juniper?
Is she down there?
In response to the name, you see a smile.
And it just moves away and gestures down to the...
He fucking drops to his knees and he's just like, Juniper? And he's like looking for her.
You can see a tiny yellow smiling face looking back up at you.
Is it safe to pull her out? Does she need to stay in the dirt?
I don't know, actually. Or do I? Do I need to make some sort of check about
This will be covered in what you had before, so I'm going to see if I can share with you the text box for a dryad.
He's currently sobbing his eyes out because he thought he just lost her.
I think they've all turned into dryads.
A bunch of dryad babies.
I think so. I think this was Eldas' blessing. Yeah, she smiled when I called a name.
Oh, because it's an NPC sheet. All right, I'm just going to read this to you. Dryads, as you understand, feature a trait called Treebound. Powerful Fae will sometimes bind lesser Fae spirits to trees, transforming them into dryads. This is sometimes done as a punishment when Fae spirit falls in love with a mortal and that love is forbidden. A dryad can emerge from a tree and travel the land around it, but the tree remains her home and roots her to the world. As long as the tree remains healthy and unharmed, the dryad stays forever youthful and alluring. If the tree is harmed, she suffers. If the tree is ever destroyed, the dryad descends into madness. So, you can extrapolate from the fact that powerful Fae sometimes bind lesser Fae spirits into trees that the blights were given a blessing of being changed into dryads.
And so
that are bound to this grove.
So they're bound to some trees in this grove, or are they going to grow into trees?
Bound to trees in this grove.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
the trees around here are now effectively sacred to them because you surrounded them with trees. So when the transformation took root, they didn't need those husks anymore. But they will grow, and they will become independent beings that can walk around. They can speak with plants and animals. They will eventually be able to teleport and move between trees. And yeah, they will grow into very intelligent potential spellcasters with time. Most of them are children, though.
Ennis will relay that. I think it's safe to bring them out of the dirt. They're kind of bound to the trees around here.
But they're bound, the trees have to be safe, but they can walk around. Now, do they have to walk around in this section, or they can go to other areas and, like, explore? Is that what you were saying?
I think. All I know is that whichever tree they're bound to, if that tree gets damaged, then it's not good for them.
Oh,
but gosh. They can move around, and they'll be able to, well, not talk to us, but they'll be intelligent.
So now we really got to tell them that.
Well, they'll eventually be able to speak to you.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna be smarter than him.
They are absolutely gonna be smarter than him.
Yeah, they're all babies now, but eventually they'll grow up and be able to move around and talk and cast spells potentially. We just have to keep the trees here safe. Yes. But they can move around between trees and move around the area.
Thankfully, no one really knows about this area except now you and Derek.
So I guess we don't need to leave them with Scribe now.
Yeah.
We can't leave them with Scribe now, actually, because we can't uproot these trees.
I want to say they can move, but the trees can't move.
The trees can't move.
So can Juniper, like, go on my stash again? And, like... But she has to stay in the area while she's growing right now.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. All right, Lord Juniper. Maybe should we let the little air in for all of them? Maybe dig the holes real quick. Breathe, or
how big is Juniper's face, like, baby sized?
Yeah, she's pretty baby sized. They're all roughly the same size that they were before. So, like, technically some of them are actually medium sized. They're like person sized. They're just only their face is sticking out if you start digging. Like, they're getting a sense of what their existence is right now. They've kind of been transformed.
Good morning, rise and shine, I guess how we're gonna go about this. Maybe make some holes for them to see.
I
get some sunlight. They're not underground.
Do I know whether...
Or if they're just sprouting.
Do I know much about, like, the baby or larval or whatever stage of dryads is?
I just want to hold Juniper.
That's not really a thing that's come up before because dryads have not really been around in a very long time.
Yeah.
Like, you read about them in books. You've never seen one.
Yeah, dryads, I mean,
we have so many.
Dryads, the stuff of legends.
I have legendary children. Think like he's just fucking praying to Eldath.
I don't think we need to unbury all of them. I think they'll come out on their own.
Their faces, they get some sunlight. They do like sunlight.
I think they'll come out on their own.
Okay, well, can I just want to hold Juniper.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
If you need me to talk to them, I can speak with plants. I think that'll work on them. Are they still plants? I could talk to that tree that they're bound to.
I'm gonna keep digging.
They're no longer plants. They're now considered fae.
Holy shit. Oh my
I
god.
don't know. I mean, they're plant-like, but I don't know if I could talk to them.
If
speak
they're
with plants.
fae with Sylvan?
I mean,
they do speak Sylvan.
He's just like, Juniper, can
and it just steps back up to observe.
Do you understand
with Derek?
Me? Reminder to not whisper.
Oh yeah, Juniper, do you understand me? Just nod your head once.
She looks up at you, and a tiny child hand sticks out of the ground and hands you a berry.
Oh, I love you so much.
This is weird.
I'm so glad you're okay. I was so scared something happened to you. You'll be okay now. It's all good. Everything's good, and we'll take. Oh, I'm so happy. How many children did I have here again? It was like 20 something, right?
Yeah, it was like
20-something,
22.
yeah.
It's like 22. God, I have so many Fae children. Oh my God, Kilthak's gonna kill me. I'm like, if he knew what the Virgin Mary was, that's exactly what's going on right now. He's like, I don't even have a wife or a husband. I have 22 kids. How am I gonna... Oh, wait, they eat. Do they eat more than just soil now? Oh my God, Annis. I don't know how to feed them now.
Do they? Do I know?
I mean, as long as their tree is healthy, they'll be healthy.
I don't think they eat.
Just the tree? Okay. I'm gonna water your trees every time you need it. We'll get you plenty of sunlight. I'll read you lots of stories, and it's gonna be all good. It's gonna be great. It's gonna... Annis, I have so many children. I know I had the same amount of children before, but this is like a whole another level of children.
Yeah, these ones can walk around and talk to you and have pets and learn spells. We could probably teach them to read. And if anyone finds out...
Am I supposed to tell Kilthak?
I don't know if you should. If anyone from the Mages Association
I'm not
found
telling them.
Obviously.
Oh, hell no. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss in front of you, Juniper. Shh,
I think maybe only tell your people.
Okay.
And Grandpa.
I think I have to tell my people. I think this is kind of major.
This is a little big, yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, like you said, this is like...
Dryads haven't...
story time stuff.
Yeah, I've never heard of dryads actually existing.
Do you think he's gonna be mad at me?
I don't know.
This is a good question. I've never made children like this before.
Not many people have. I mean, you were able to convince your goddess to transform beings of questionable evil into beings of pure good.
Maybe the rest
questionable good. I don't know. They're fae, so how could
they are neutral?
You're my sweet little sunshine.
Just try and keep them on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing great. I'll be a good example for you, okay? And you're gonna be a great example to all your siblings. Remember, you are the leader, okay? Even though you're shorter, don't let them bother you about that. You're smart and amazing. And remember, look in the reflection of the water every day and tell yourself good things, and you'll always believe in it.
And they for sure can't ever leave this grove or Sherwood because they will probably die outside of the bounded field with all the mana. So
I'm covering her ears. She does. Juniper, just don't leave the grove right now. We're gonna take care of everything. It'll be fine. We're working on the mana. Just stay here where it's nice and healthy. And Annis is still our... She
hands you another berry.
Oh, thank you. I take it and I in return I do like a little druid craft and I boop a little flower.
Can I roll something to figure out what the berry is?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, would that be nature?
Nature or Arcana, your choice.
nature.
Oh.
That would be funny if she's using. Yeah, I have no
That'd be
idea.
Hilarious if it was good berries.
It probably is good berries.
I'm gonna try myself next time I turn my computer.
Just like, how is Juniper making berries? This is weird.
I'm Druid Craft. Oh shit, my screen. Sorry, I think it disconnected. Ooh.
No.
No.
Oh no!
I'm going back in. Her power was too strong.
She turns to Derek as if Derek is going to actually have any like valuable insight into this situation. Like, this is weird, right? It's not just me. This is very weird.
I'm putting
I
flour.
mean, this is some weird anime shit.
I'm putting a flower right like by her ear. I'm booping a little Druid Craft. She's so cute and she deserves a cute little flower like always. My baby.
So what I'm hearing is that Annis and Derek just became an aunt and an uncle.
Honestly, yeah.
To 22.
To 22 dryads.
Oh dear.
Oh, he's got to go talk to his dad or the Kiltech now and fucking mean. Oh, his mom. Yer is gonna be like Jesus fuck.
I mean, you saved a whole bunch of.
She'd be so proud of him.
Yeah.
Yer would be so proud.
A whole bunch of
boy
plants from a terrible fate, and now for sure Einosh can't get to them.
That's true.
Number one, he's this fucking stone statue.
Imagine if now. I mean, maybe later when they're big, they're gonna be able to spellcast, Annis.
One day.
One day.
Eventually.
I'll teach you guys how to heal.
I don't have any sense of like the life cycle of dryads, right?
That is fair. All right, you said nature or they're both -1. I'm gonna do nature. Why? Please let me pick this up. Please. Please. My game.
I don't see it.
It's not loading.
Oh, well, that would do it.
It's very angry.
You need to borrow a mouse.
No, I think it's just loading in general is the problem. Yeah, because it's not loading.
It's pulling up every picture in the world. Would you like me to make your character roll for you?
Please, and -1 from it.
Or just
Yeah.
do nature.
Or that too.
Yeah, here you go. Alright, you got a 6.
Woo!
Yeah, not much better than Annis.
He's just very supportive. He's like, my baby's so good, so smart. Look at her resourcefulness. And he's like, all right, well, you know they're safe. I have a whole other thing to talk about with Kilthak now.
Derek goes, oh, hey, it's good berries.
Oh, shit, Derek!
Derek! I think Annis is just kind of like freaked out about the whole situation, not in like a terrified way, but more in just like a confused way.
I mean, if you think about it, we just like not in character. I mean, even actually in character, he's just like, isn't this considered bringing a lot of mystery into the world? Literally right now,
yeah,
because they were legends.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my god, Juniper, you're amazing. Well, I'll be back, my dear. I'm gonna go fix the mana. I mean, I would ask if you want to come with me, but I'm scared. I'm scared to bring you out right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep you safe in here. You just keep growing your little roots, okay? My little sprout. My cute little sprout. And he just pinches her little cheeks, gives her a little smooch on her nose. He reaches his face down. He's like, I'll be back, okay?
Yeah, I don't think I can talk to them now.
Do you not know Sylvan?
No.
Oh,
wait.
shit.
No,
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. Elfish. But
Elvish is something that they know. They know Elvish and Sylvan.
Okay.
Okay. Jesus. I was like, I forgot.
Oh no,
but not
Penelope's
common.
not going to be able to talk to him.
Oh no.
Oh no. Well,
Penelope can't talk to the blights that she doesn't like. Well, but they're.
but now they're pretty. And
Yeah.
she's gonna be like, I'm so jealous.
Well, no, she's going to be like, what the fuck are these?
Which is fair.
Yeah. Yeah, he gives them all. He gives all of them, like, if the ones they didn't dig out, he'll still give smooches to like the like little spots, and he'll just be like, "I'll be back." And he gives Juniper one more smooch. That's his baby. That's his. He totally doesn't have favorites. He does have a favorite. It is Juniper. It is 100% Juniper. Frankie, love him to death, but Juniper's #1. So you know. All right. Well, I guess that covers my concerns.
That settles that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just I guess keep checking in on them.
Oh yeah. I'm sure. I don't know how fast they grow, but I'll keep watering, and they've got plenty of water in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we don't need the wagon anymore.
Guess not.
I guess we can just take it back. Hey, Derek, want to ride in the wagon? And then you can ride in the
Sure.
wagon. Cool. I'll just pull you both back. We can also
Over to the
technically use
barracks?
this- Yeah, we can use this for the food, I guess, to carry the food.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't gonna bring that much food, but there were a lot of spiders.
There were a lot of spiders. I mean, if
I'm
anything,
not there. I'm not there.
I mean, if anything, it makes
Somewhere.
it
It's weird. I thought I heard Penelope make a gagging noise just now when I mentioned the many spiders
Oh,
that we're
yeah.
feeding.
Yeah, I
Across
heard
the forest, she sneezes.
God, my allergies.
It's okay.
Oh, it's
There's
working
been a lot
now.
of pollen out today.
Yeah, it's really gross.
Spiders.
We can teach them how to hula hoop Wednesday.
Oh my god. We just have to make a whole bunch of hula hoops for all the dryads.
Oh, we got this. We'll make great plans on the way back.
Okay.
Oh,
To the
yeah.
barracks.
To the barracks. Yeah,
All
and then
right.
I guess we jump with Penelope.
Then we can jump over to the other plot.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So where are the two of you meeting up?
Shoot. Wait, Johnny and Penelope?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
I
where are they
mean-
going? Or are they just hanging out where they were?
I guess they're just hanging out where they were. It makes the most sense. I can't think of anywhere else that they could go. And whoa, hello.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense for them to continue where they are.
Okay. All right. Is this something that you want to do with an audience, or do you like to keep your secrets?
You know, I don't mind. I don't mind an audience. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeehaw, let's go.
Fair enough. So do you really think she can do that?
Yeah, What?
She told me about the deal thing.
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you had said.
Oh, she asked if you really think she can do that.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past her.
You're okay with working for her part?
I mean, yeah. I mean, the lady cleared it, so... Said as long as I keep... She said that... Basically what the lady told me is that Lucretia... She trusts Lucretia the most out of any of the dead apostles because she's the most responsible one.
Hell
And
of a contest.
I mean, yeah, right. But I mean, she's also like the two of them have also worked together before in the past. So I mean, I trust the lady and I trust her opinion. So
Definitely fair.
I don't think she would give me the thumbs up for something that would actually throw me in harm's way, especially considering,
That wouldn't make a lot of sense of her to do now.
No.
I mean, it sounds like it might solve some problems.
Yeah. But how do you feel about it? Like,
It's
Are you
kind of
okay
strange.
with it?
Like, when you want something for a long time and you think you're going to have to do a lot to get it, and then you get an unexpected way of getting it, throws you off a bit.
I mean, yeah. I mean, and I don't expect it's going to be as easy as being like, hey, buddy, we'll give you this. You give us that. Yeah. Like, I imagine there's going to be some challenge to it, but like, and we'll still have to figure out, like, if we go this route, like, I can't imagine that you would want to be the warlock for Lucretia.
That would be very strange. I don't actually know what that would entail.
Yeah, I don't either. But then, like, she said she would give me your contract?
I mean, I guess that would mean it would be up to you to hand it off or dissolve it.
And you'd be okay with that?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there are pros and cons to all of it, but I'm willing to give up some things for what I'd get.
I mean, like, if you wanted me to hand it off to somebody else, I would, but, like...
I think if I wanted to deal with somebody else, I'd probably want to actually make that deal myself. I wouldn't want to put that on you. But that doesn't sound very appealing to me.
Yeah. Like, honestly, I'll dissolve the contract and then we'll do what we were talking about earlier.
I mean, figure it out from there, yeah. That sounds like a really optimistic start.
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, it's just surreal.
Yeah. But hey, I mean, I told you I was gonna get you out of a shitty deal.
You did in record time. You're really good at that.
And, like, yeah, I try. But, and now we don't have to worry about hearing back. I mean, I'm sure Mr. Hierophant is still looking into it, but now we don't have to worry about his end of things if we can just take care of it from our end.
Still a little bit curious about that guy.
I've
I've really known a lawyer who works for free.
I mean, he doesn't really work for free. You still kind of have to pay him.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. So it sounds like he's got his own issues that he's trying to work through, and I'd just soon not be in the middle of that.
Oh. Okay,
Not
sorry,
about
the
that,
microphone is like not picking up anything I'm saying. What did you say?
That Johnny's not particularly interested in being in the middle of whatever's going on between the lawyer and her hopefully soon former patron.
Gotcha.
And if there's a way out of this that doesn't involve drawing that attention, she's here for it.
Fair. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, yeah, there is something wrong with the microphone. Yeah, I don't really want to get between it either. So, did Lucretia mention anything else in your head?
She mostly was talking about the business thing. Why? I was wondering what she said to you that made you look all flustered.
Oh boy.
You don't have to say anything you don't want to.
Whoop! I accidentally copy-pasted something the DM said.
That's funny. That's a random fact. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad we had that talk. No. Fuck. It was she oh god, why is this not picking up? Damn.
I mean, I can hear you.
Yeah, it's
Like,
green.
well, like, it wasn't turning green for like a
No.
second there.
Weird.
Ugh, I hate this. But like, she mentioned, oh my god, okay, And Penelope is just like bright red.
It's okay. You don't have to tell me anything right now. I'll be around.
She called you my. She called. She implied we were. She thought you. What?
Johnny gives you a hug. Through the power of insight rolls, she knows what you're trying to say.
She's just hugs back and is just like,
would you like to be?
Yeah.
Then she's right.
And Penelope is like just bright red and not saying anything and is just like face buried against Johnny's side, like, oh my god.
Can you hear the Aidin in the distance?
No, I can't. Aidin is too busy freaking out over his dryad babies.
He heard the disgusting. No.
You stop that.
She's just like, we'll have to tell people eventually.
Only if you want to.
I mean, I foot in mouth. She's like, I mean, I do, but I don't.
It's okay. We can talk about it whenever you feel ready. Don't worry about it. Honestly, in the meantime, I'm having a lot of fun making fun of them.
You know what? You're right. You're right.
So is this the part where we, like, you step on my feet and we do the Superman fly thing?
I mean, if you want to.
I don't know.
I don't know how this stuff works.
Honestly, it's a relatively new one for me. It's been a bit.
Okay, but you have to tell me, how many people have you dated before?
Define dated. Because some people are really into you, but I don't know if it really counts as dating if they freak out when you take your hat off.
Oh. That fair.
I've had my fair share, but in terms of people that have seen the actual me, it's very few. How about you? You're a superstar, right? You got groupies or something?
Two.
Should I go get a tabloid and find out what I missed?
I mean, no. You didn't really miss anything. It's kind of like, you know how people have like those little grade school crushes where they're like, yes, we're totally dating, but you're really just kind of like making faces at each other.
Yeah, I think that's about the level that Aidin would be on.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you call out? She's not wrong.
But,
across the forest, Aidin sneezes.
So yes, it hasn't ever been anything serious, and it hasn't been anything recent.
That's
At least not since before I started, you know, before I got famous, quote unquote.
at that point. She's just gonna kind of lean down close, and she's gonna whisper something to you.
Whispers are brought to you by
Today's sponsor.
Oh,
nobody.
while there's whispering, I forgot to say it, but he totally grabbed his horse head. Just throwing it out there. I would have been really mad if we went all the way back and it's just like, oops.
I mean, I think the assumption is that he grabbed his horse head.
There was a moment with 22 children. It was very intense.
Oh, this is just like, don't forget your horse head.
Thank you, Annis. He'd be lost without her.
We're going to Edward and Stowe later, which is human territory.
Ah.
Penelope nods. And she's very embarrassed by it, but she nods.
Okay.
Gonna have to find somewhere with outdoor dining, so that it won't look weird if we're dining with a horse. I mean, it'll still look weird, but it would be significantly weirder if we were doing it in an indoor place.
Oh. That people don't take the horses to eat with them?
Not really, no.
What's going on
I don't know.
on the screen?
We're in the
It's what we cinematically refer to as a fade to black.
No! We still got 8 minutes! Minimum! No!
No, I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
Comedy ensues.
Gross.
Yeah.
Just here in the distance.
Don't be nasty.
Well, be nasty. I'm not the boss of you.
That said, she does cast fly, and she takes you on a sky tour of the forest.
I can show you the world.
Oh my god, no!
And,
Oh my god, dryads!
and as you hit a certain height above the forest, Penelope's phone whirs. You are finally outside of the bounded field for a moment and notice that you have many, many missed calls.
Oh my
From...
And Penelope's gonna be like, oh my god, Johnny, keep flying, obviously. Do not stop flying suddenly. But I have to, hold on, I need to check this. And she just flips open her phone.
Okay, so in the missed call list, you have a few calls from Jameson.
Poor Jameson.
Poor Jameson.
You have a few calls from Jameson. You have a call from the I'm actually just going to pull up the list. I'm not going to do this from memory because I wrote down who's been trying to call you for several days now.
Oh, no.
So yeah, you've got 2 missed calls from Jameson. You have a missed call from the phone number that you used when you reached out to speak with the Lupin organization a long time ago.
Oh?
And you have a large number of text messages from Vivi.
Oh, Vivi.
To be fair, Vivi did know you were in a bounded field. She was also there briefly.
Yeah, she's been leaving you text messages and not voicemails.
Yeah.
She seems to understand how this is going to work.
Yeah. Are there any voicemails?
Yeah, there are 2 voicemails sitting in your inbox.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check the voicemails.
Okay. The first voicemail was left by Jameson.
Uh-huh.
And it is, hi, so I know you're having fun off in the woods on your adventure with Annis. I hope your druid meeting is going great. Hopefully it's been relatively low-key. I know you've been very busy lately. I just wanted to let you know that as things are going, just let me know. Would you like to actually get in and record something new anytime soon? Or do you want to set up a tour? I know you're on break now and you're going to be on there soon, but longer distance, we should probably start planning some things out. Otherwise, I guess I can go line up some more gigs with the various strange things out there. Also, little thing, probably not a big deal, but I remember when you were talking back in the hotel room, your friend Johnny mentioned the entertainment industry being run by vampires or something. Yeah, I think one of them is trying to hire you for a show. We'll talk. Just no rush. Enjoy your vacation, but when you get back and you get a chance, just give me a call and we'll sort out whether or not this is something that I need to get a priest to bless my phone for touching or something. Okay, thanks. Click. You have one additional message.
Drops.
You're just circling through the sky.
Just sort of looping, keeping a signal going. And this one is, hey, Penelope, this is Catherine. Crazy story. So it turns out there's some kind of casino boat place, and me and the big guy want to see what we can get out of it. So, you know, if you're interested, we might have a little bit of a fun time. We might go in, might take some stuff, might piss some people off. It'll be good old time fun. Just let me know if you're interested. We're putting it together. We might get a crew. I don't know. It could be fun. All right, bye. Click. You have 0 new messages. To repeat your messages, press 1. To delete a message, press 7. To save it in the archives, press 9.
9.
You have saved your messages.
Thanks. Oh my god. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. I need to call back Jameson. I need to call back Catherine. Oh boy.
The texts were all just from Vivi.
All right. Yeah. What do Vivi's texts say?
Okay, so Vivi's texts are all relatively short, with the exception of the last one. And so the first one is like, hey, Penelope, it occurred to me that I probably didn't actually come back and give anyone a ride back, so if anyone needs a ride back, just let me know. Okay, thanks. Hey, so it's been a little bit. I haven't heard back. Things have been getting really busy here at work, but, you know, it's only been a day or two, so just let me know how things are going. Okay, so funny story. Irvine Gilrath just showed up at work. I don't know how that's possible, but he's here. And finally, okay, I'm pretty sure he's not real, but it's still, he's a guy. He showed up. Apparently, he's putting in some research into who broke into his greenhouse. Okay, this is very strange. He seems to be completely oblivious. I tried to get an idea of what his deal was, and he didn't know anything. Okay, I'm pretty sure he's not actually a human. Let me know.
Was that the... What was that the last text?
That was the last text.
Well, yeah. What are the timestamps on the text? When was the text?
Yeah. So the general texting about remembering to come back and get people was from the day before, during like when the actual druid meeting was, after she had left because she pieced out and she didn't actually come back and get like Beach or anyone else that she brought there. So those were yesterday. The messages regarding Irvine Gilrath were last night.
Turned Einash into stone. Huh.
Yep. Yeah. So
answer a question for us.
Penelope's gotta have some texts and phone calls. Fuck.
While you're flying, or are you gonna wait until we go to Edwinstone?
Oh, hold on. Can you plug that back in? Thank you. It's gonna be like, Johnny, how much longer do you have left on this fly spell?
Gotta figure out how long that took. If I recall correctly, yeah, fly is good for 10 minutes. So even with the voicemails and the texting and whatnot, I got a few more minutes. Why? You want to go anywhere in particular?
Call Jameson back, and I have to call Catherine back, and I have to call Vivi. And I can't do any of that when I'm in Sherwood. But all of this is kind of an emergency.
You really don't get to take breaks, do you?
No, I don't.
All right, do you want to try to find the others, or do you want to just drop off at the barracks? Because I think that's where they're going.
God, shit, we were gonna meet them for lunch.
We could just go meet them for lunch. Like, it's wherever. I don't want to run around and try to find them. So, it's wherever we're going to meet them is probably where we'll have to meet them, unless something is sufficiently a big deal that I just start shooting Eldritch Blast in the sky till they come get us.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Okay, out of character. Did we say that we were going to meet up in Edwinstowe, or did we say we were going to meet up? Do you guys remember?
I thought we were going to go together to Edwinstowe.
Yeah. I don't think we were meeting in Edwinstowe.
Okay, so if you can drop me off somewhere in Edwinstowe. Oh, fuck. Would you be able to get back in to get the others?
You mean with their weird bounded field thing?
Yeah.
If you want.
I don't really understand how this one worked, but didn't you need a druid or something to get in?
Oh, shit. Yeah. I guess let's...
You can leave a message with somebody.
Well, we're currently in the air.
Say when you go down, because you're still in Sherwood.
Not when you go to Edwinstowe.
No, I'm saying if you're trying to go to Edwinstowe, but you're not flying to Edwinstowe from the air, are you?
That's what I was asking her to do.
I feel like that would take longer than the 10 minutes.
Yeah,
then fuck. Ignore literally everything I just said because I am a dumbass.
I mean, depending on how, like...
So yeah, alright, well, let's just head to the barracks and meet them there, and we'll figure out a plan, I guess.
So you could always leave a message.
And I guess on the way down, I'll text all three of them to let them know I'll be calling them back in a minute. Or in a bit.
Alright, well,
so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh boy. And yeah, so while they're landing, before she runs out of signal, she texts Vivi and is like, "That's fucked up. I'll text you back. I'll call you back in a little bit." She'll text Catherine back and says, "Sounds like fun. We were planning on being there at some point anyway. I'll call you in a little while." And then she texts Jameson and says, "We'll talk in a little, hold on." Blah, blah, blah. She texts Jameson back and says, "Got your messages. I'll call you back in a little bit. I have to get somewhere with signal." Yeah. So those are the messages she sends.
Okie dokie. You have no issue sending those messages.
Cool.
Hooray. Now you have a collection of plot hooks to consider. I think that'll be where we pause off.
So next week we're picking up at the barracks?
Yep. That seems easier.
Week.
I'll just tell you now, if you go through the process of like bringing food over, we're not going to play that out. If you say you're going to do that, it'll be pretty free. So
I was literally going to be like, "Yo, you and me, we don't need to play that out. We just do it, right?"
Yeah. That's an easy one. You're literally dropping off food outside a rock cage. Like nothing will happen to you.
And then there's a fight.
Okay, so basically we'll
for
pick up at the...
For the ease of this, we'll say that they can pick up there, but that part can be fast forwarded through when we get to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
Because you've still got to have that chat with Thorin, too.
I do. That'll be a quick one, because that's going to be like, "Yo, we gotta have a talk. Me, homie.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Trauma for everyone."
Oh, I fucking bawled his eyes out. I mean, he already did, but it's
gotta start shopping for baby clothes now.
No, dryads don't wear clothes.
They have human bodies.
They're
He's gotta get them
naked.
clothes.
Let them be naked.
Give more trees.
Let Juniper say fuck.
I'm gonna get her a cute little leafy gown.
You're not gonna find that in Edwinstowe.
Fuck, you're right. No.
Uh-oh.
Just
Did we lose Will?
No, I'm just entertained because you reminded me of the nursery rhyme comic.
Oh no.
it made me think.
Oh
of,
yeah.
Yeah.
All I can think about is the.
Just let her fuck.
It's the Marvel one where it's just like, what is it, like Peter Parker picks it up from Tony and he turns around and says it and like fucking fuck. Steve is just like ear claps on Peter. It's like just stares at Tony. That's my favorite
Just
fucking
like,
strip.
oh.
Hi, Shelly.
That's literally gonna be like. Yes, it's that one.
Yeah.
It's the same one.
Oh yeah, that got memed to death.
Yeah, it did.
And I appreciate it because that's about to be their future.
Penelope is about to teach them all the cuss words.
I mean, he accidentally said "fuck" already in front of her. He was like, "Shit!" It's like, don't repeat that. You didn't hear that.
No, she's going to intentionally teach them.
You won't
swear
even go
words.
over there. He's gonna keep calling them blights, and you're gonna be like,
You'd be like, nope.
You were gonna keep calling them blights, but Dennis will be like, they're dryads, though.
Oh, you're right.
And then Penelope will eventually figure it out and be like, well, time to go teach them swear words.
He will fight you.
It happily.
Why?
They don't
Look.
understand how
Why?
he jokes on you.
Shelly.
The
Are you
ultimate
like-
trauma for Aidin is going to be what generally happens as dryads get older.
Oh no! Don't tell me that.
Dryads! Fuck!
They pollinate everywhere. Oh shit! So many more babies.
Aiden's gonna be a granddad.
Oh my god. Aidin, the entire campaign goes without having like love interest. Just has 22 kids and like 44 fucking grandchildren just sprouting around him. He's just like, Alder, how do you do this? I understand your moods.
It's like,
Where's the cane?
I suddenly
He just
understand
responds,
why-
delegation.
It's like, all right, Juniper, you're still the one in charge. Don't you dare tell me they start wilting or I will cry.
No, they have a longer lifespan than you do now.
Oh shit.
Oh
How
no.
long do dryads live for?
As long as the tree's alive.
Oh shit, you're right. Honestly, the
Trees in Sherwood live a very long time.
So yeah, at
Mhm.
least a couple hundred of years, maybe.
Yeah.
Their biggest danger is mystery leaving the world, not time.
No, I know. Trust me. I was like, the first thought was, man, don't they technically bring in mystery? They
Just
haven't.
another reason we need to solve this crisis.
Oh my god, yeah.
And now
All
we've
right.
got 22 dryad babies to save.
Look, he's got the wallet, like, full metal, just drops it down with tons of baby
No.
pictures. You guys just have to show him what a camera is.
You're just
It's
gonna be
just-
like a horse, Mace Hughes.
Except hopefully not getting shot by a homunculus.
Oh, hey, wait. Yeah, we got Echo.
Echo betrayal.
Echo just shows up with a gun, even though she's never used one before.
She's like, I don't know what the fuck this is.
I got a fucking bow and arrow. I don't need no gun.
She's a ranger. She could use a gun if she really wanted to.
Oh my god. It's okay. Aidin's just gonna be fucking Centaur Hughes.
That's a dangerous choice. But yeah, I think we're at a sufficiently good pausing point, so we'll pick up on this next week, and you can pick which threads you want to follow and in what order, because we're open-ended again.
Hey,
Yay!
we made a sandbox.
You've got a sandbox that'll pretty much last you until a Grail War.
Woohoo!
The question is, will there be a Grail War before 100?
Who knows?
We're on
questions.
70?
Yeah,
Maybe.
Maybe.
there should be, but it'll depend on how many things you do and how long it takes.
A lot
Depends
of
on how
things.
long the casino boat takes, honestly, because that seems to be the one big thing that's on our radar.
That and Shelara. We have to deal with that before we can get into the Grail
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so I say we say goodnight to the internet and discuss this later.
Hurrah!
Hurrah!
Yeah.
Good night,
Good night,
to the
friend internet.
Friend internet.
Or internet?
I don't know.
Or internet.